we start right where we left. The 5 of you taking a hour's rest and getting yourselves acclimated once more to being alive. You find your joints stiff and your bones kind of like cold in your bodies, which is incredibly uncomfortable. Have you ever received an IV, like for any reason, and you get like that saline solution that they usually put in there? It feels like your whole body's got that going on right now.
Have the cold bones in there.
Yeah, but over the course of an hour after your short rest, things start to feel quote unquote normal, whatever that is, for somebody who's died and come back to life after kickstarting the land of the dead once more.
I imagine Kanan will be using prestidigitation on herself because she's been in poop water for a while.
I think it was just poison water.
You have such a way with words.
She's probably like, this is gross, you know, because she's more alive than she's been in a while, so she's getting used to the smells and the sensations of being in poop water.
I'll say using prestidigitation for cleaning yourself over the course of an hour isn't so strenuous that you lose the benefits of a short rest.
Just keep thinking of that fucking carbonated poop water meme. It keeps making me laugh. Like, oh, is this a root beer from Burger King? And he drinks, he's like, what is this? And he just sees his little nose, it's carbonated poop water. Just fucking like spitting it out. It's like peak TikTok shitty humor.
I don't know how I have the best timing ever, but
Fucking, he keeps saying poop water and it keeps making me laugh.
Deja vu. Okay, so you have finished
Deja
your
vu.
short rest. Over the course of this hour, you have heard whistling down the hall, a great steady, and every once in a while, the sound of a door clattering.
Is it in the kitchen again, or was it that one place with the
Fuck you.
ice?
Yes.
The icy.
we just say down the hall, and it's like whistling wind. So that makes sense.
It's the refrigerator calling to me to get shredded cheese at 3 a.m.
Her sense of hearing's heightened since she can't see now.
Kanan just sets up the fridge.
Kanan is the one going to the fridge to get cheese at 3 a.m. because she has an appetite again now from being alive.
Yeah, it is midnight, by the way. Like, dead of the night.
Oh,
That means my
Kanan
allergies, so.
goes for a midnight snack then, I guess.
Looking for some salami.
Let me come with you since you don't even know where you're going.
Is this edible? Licks dust off a rock.
It's like Cheetos if you think hard enough.
So do we go back to the kitchen?
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, you're the one that suggested it. What do you mean? You fucking baffle me sometimes, like genuine.
Alright. Can I check out my environment?
The door is slamming
Wait.
shut and open before you. The wind... What's up?
Didn't we put a creature in there, or did we kill that creature?
We
The
threw
cold
a fire.
killed it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Remember, we locked that like fire demon in there, and it just froze.
that's right.
We literally left it to like it died to a demon died to exposure. That should give you an
The
idea
elemental
of how,
ice flows. Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Which the gusts of wind are stronger than you guys remember it being.
We made Mama Salamander angry.
Somebody close the fucking window. There's a draft.
weather's changing in that environment?
The weather is the same as it looked. It looks almost no different whatsoever from the last time that you looked at it, actually. What looks different here is that there's huge gusts of wind coming through that's like knocked over the table that Zarn is kind of like standing over. The temperature is frigid in here, and you can see like icicles forming along the wall where the gusts of wind are making them freeze together.
So the door's open to the pantry.
Yep.
I go to close it.
Give me a strength check. Athletics.
I could do that. You want it in the tower?
In the tower, please. Try as you might, the door just...
No. We're gonna try again. Kanan, come help me.
All right, I'm coming up my 8 strength. I'm on the way.
Can she roll to give me aid? Or
Sure.
Jihan roll to give me aid? Not that I need the help, but you know, you came here, so you might as well be useful.
My -1 roll.
Okay, you get aid.
Oh, nice. Good job. So I have advantage, is that right?
Correct.
Or, okay.
Between the two of you, you are able to slam the door shut long enough to put something heavy in the way of it. I imagine you probably just pull over the kitchen sink, ripping it out of the wall, and leaving that in front of the door.
That's not going to be enough. Push the table and whatever this thing is.
Cupboard.
Yeah. If
Okay.
they blew the table over, so a little sink's not going to keep that shut for long.
It's a brass sink, but okay.
You can never be too careful.
That's fair. I respect it. The two of you are able to push that in the way, and you can still hear the door like rattling on its hinges, and see like little gusts pushing through the top and the bottom of the door frame.
Well, hopefully that takes care of that problem. Good call, Kanan.
Lauren, I kind of wanted to go in there.
Are you're human now. The demon made of
Human.
fire.
You're human
Dying
now, she said
hair.
to the elf.
I think you mean mortal. The term you're looking
Well, you're
for is
mortal now.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was human. I didn't realize you're half elf.
I have elf.
Half elf. So you're half human.
Okay.
You're half human now. Feel free to sit there.
That's some like lawyer logic if I've ever seen it.
There's a non-zero chance.
So what we saw is the portal getting unstable? Is that what's happening here?
You didn't see anything.
Oh, correct.
That's correct.
But I'll
You
be
didn't
nice
see
and
anything.
describe it to
Right,
you.
have to remove that word from my vocabulary for a while.
Zarn will be nice and describe what she saw, hoping to strike fear into you.
Without seeing it for yourself, the check is going to be made at a disadvantage. So go ahead and make an Arcana roll.
Well, can I give 8 since I'm seeing for her?
You can roll for aid with Arcana.
I got you. I don't know why I'm helping you, though, because this is only going to end bad if you decide to go in there.
Zarn does a good job. Zarn's seen so much fucking crazy magic shit at this point. Zarn is actually able to give at least enough of a description to give you aid.
Oh, God, I sound like Vaunt. Don't make me do that again.
So it's a regular Arcana.
Oh god, I
Yep.
sound intelligent.
I sound pretentious.
Pretentious, how dare.
It's beyond your depth. Without first-hand account, without getting in there and seeing what's actually happening, it could be any number of things.
This might pose a threat to us in the future. We might need to confer with our associates.
We can always come back to this in the end. I don't think it's pressing enough now, but we can at least, like you said, go tell the others what we saw. Or
What
I
you
saw. No offense. Just I got a short voice, she doesn't know. Okay. How do we?
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I keep feeling like we're being assholes for making fun of Caden, but you literally blinded yourself, so.
I had my my reasons.
Your reasons
I
did not
trust
involve.
you, but also
Your reasons did not involve thinking about the ramifications.
Anyway,
Well, sometimes the first answer is the right answer.
That's fair. And sometimes foresight is something you can no longer have.
Damn,
Yikes.
jeez.
Hindsight is
20.
2020 if you have the eyes to see it.
dude. You know what, Red? I take back what I said at the beginning of the session.
that's why he said that. He was waiting.
He was waiting for me to be an ass so he could take it back. Your
that's
nice guy
unbelievable.
privileges are revoked. Go to the
Blue
trash can.
Anyway, okay, good joke. Okay, so what do you guys do? What do we come back in on? What are the other three of you doing while they're off in the kitchen?
Vaughn and Kira, oh, I didn't interrupt you. Go ahead, Omni.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I was gonna say, they seem to be having a conversation between the two of them. That's what they're doing with their short rest.
Whisper.
They're
Okay.
not necessarily, like, whispering, but
I
they're,
was like, are you talking about Whisper?
The lollygaggers raiding with a party of 16. Oh my
Oh,
god!
damn.
Welcome,
Oh, wow.
in, dude.
Hey,
Holy
yo,
shit! Thank you.
nice.
Thank
Hope
you
y'all
so
having a
much.
good night.
Thank you all so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I hope you had a wonderful evening. We're just getting started here with some Covet Syndicates, an evil D&D campaign. We are, as I said, just getting started for the session. So get comfy, get some snacks, get some water, and yeah. Ashwell, what are you doing during this time?
I'm pretty sure Ashwell is sort of leaning against the banister. Honestly, I think enjoying the quiet. Just eyes closed, just listening to the creaking of the building and realizing there's no more conversations to be had. It's just him in there. And honestly, he kind of likes it that way. So he's just sort of serenely leaning back against the banister, mask back, or like mask over his face, but like head sort of tilted back, just breathing and enjoying it. It's a weird sense of completion he feels now. Something he hasn't had ever. And he's actually kind of happy for it. So that's him right now. He's just sort of vibing, waiting.
In about at the end of that hour is when when Zarn and Kanan come back. Like, I don't know, how are you guys discussing what just happened when on your march back?
Oh yeah. Cannon's like, yeah, that doesn't look good. We should talk with the others. That could
If
become
you
a
and-
problem.
If you insist, I really don't think it's a problem. But I mean,
And
good.
I was just gonna say, where do we, at what point in the conversation were we at with Vaughn and Kira just before they marched their way back down the hallway?
If this is at the end of the short rest, and they're probably somewhere around the end of their conversation, because they've just kind of been sitting in the other room, like patching up and conversing.
Very well.
Making sure.
Okay, then it is at that point you hear the echoed voices of Zarneth saying, I don't really think it's a problem.
That's when Vaughn immediately assumes that it's a problem.
I don't think it's a problem.
What's the issue? Vaughn says as he walks into the room.
I guess the wind has picked up in the cellar.
Is that some sort of code?
Are
you flatulent?
With
Can Yansui do that?
you remember the larder where we banished that fire demon that has a whole land of snow and cold
I
inside
recall
of it?
We didn't banish it. We sort of. I suppose we,
You know
we
what I
banished
mean.
it in a way. He'd smile. Vaughn was like smiling about how that demon died. Just like, that was actually just funny.
You got rid of it, if that's what you mean.
It froze to death.
Regardless, Kanan is concerned that the conditions inside have altered.
Was that what that howling racket was earlier?
Yes.
If it gets any
taking-
louder,
No, you go ahead.
if it gets any louder, we won't be able to get any sleep.
Well, I took care of the problem. It's all barricaded now. No one's going in, nothing's coming out.
Can I still hear it?
You can hear it's more high pitched now, and it's not necessarily quite as loud, but now you can also hear like the door juddering in its frame and this like.
What do I hear with my elf ears? Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to.
The sound of the door creaking and groaning as the hinges are freezing and beginning to become brittle. Slowly, they will become very brittle and probably break.
Oh, during the short rest, can I roll some head time? I completely forgot about that. I want to do that before we get into anything intensive here.
I think everybody did last time. Unless
I
you have
didn't.
any
Yeah, we did
remaining.
it.
Okay, if you didn't, then go ahead, bud.
Yeah. Well. And then one more. I hope one more. Okay, maybe a few more.
God.
That's
Oh.
fine. You know what? I'll just have. I'll have a paper cut. That's that one little damage I still got.
I have a single wound as well.
Chat, you know what to do. Give me a cure wound.
Stop
so,
it.
Bond's gonna go investigate because, you know, marshals and their ingenuity.
Kira seems to be mulling that over. You barricaded a normal door to the elemental plane of ice.
Bond's just gonna turn and start walking. Like, this isn't gonna end well.
I'm not a magic person. I hit things.
I'm not a magic person. I know no magic thing.
This should have never been left up to me. I mean, the second you heard Kanan talking about it, you should have
It's
gone.
all your faults, really.
Good God, what is happening in here? He says he looked at the barricade.
Ashwell leaning on the banister,
It's
smoking a
sturdy.
cigarette, pretending he's not hearing this conversation.
Zarnith, you and Kanan have been gone.
Yeah, Ashwell witnessed this the first time. Go ahead,
Oh,
buddy.
you're good.
Go ahead.
Sorry, my train of thought. Oh yeah, you and Kanan have been gone for all of like 2 minutes probably at this point, and already there's like this rime around the base of the wall, all around the door. There's icicles beginning to form around the sink and the cupboard and the two pieces of the table.
Don't
It's
like that.
freezing cold in here, and you being cold-blooded, it is just so unbelievably uncomfortable. Like, it
Yeah,
makes you
go out in
feel
the hallway.
awful.
No, you all can deal with that. I've done my part.
What
Oh,
have you
God.
done exactly, besides make this more difficult for me?
Well, imagine how cold it would be in here if I didn't barricade the door.
He just gives you a look like your logic is impeccable. I would like to see the world from your viewpoint at some point. I'm sure I can figure out a way to do that. Ignorance is bliss and whatnot. He says he turned towards the thing and he's just like, okay, time to figure this one out. Can I make some sort of check to deduce what the hell I could do here and why the wind is up? Can I make an Arcana check to see why the wind is up? Since this is about the
Without being
elemental
able to see what's going on, it's going to be impossible to tell.
Is there enough of a gap anywhere in this barricade where I can like see the other side?
No.
Give you one thing, you did set up a good barricade. Now could you move it?
I just put it up.
And now you must put it down.
You people just use me
I just
to
put it up.
move things and hit things.
You're like a kid that's trying to like fucking camp in their parents' backyard. It's like,
Don,
"Let's put
you-
the tent."
you
Like, get the
just-
fuck inside the house.
You just made an excuse for yourself about how you don't know anything about magic.
So
Go on. Go on,
Alright,
take it
I'll
down.
I'll move the barricade and then go back out.
Kira seems like they're going to assist and then realizes that they now have noodle arms and looks discouraged.
As soon as the sink has been moved, which is the last thing because it was the first thing put over it, the door just bursts off and like comes flying out. Vaughn, can I get a dexterity check from you and saving throw, excuse me, from you and from Zarnith?
No, I'm out in the hallway.
No, I'm not in there. Get your little snake butt back in there.
19.
I was there too, so
19, make that a 23 because of the charisma modifier from
yeah.
Zarn. Wait, okay, what's your charisma modifier? Is it +3 or +4?
It is +3.
Okay, so it'll be a 22.
It'll be a 20 from me.
So, those of you who did not roll a 15 or higher are going to be taking 8 bludgeoning damage as the door comes flying off its hinges, and it's only hitting you, Zarn, so it makes sense.
You're welcome.
It shatters into splinters over your body, the two halves of the door clattering into the broken and empty fireplace that is now just completely frozen over.
Alright. Well, you guys have fun dealing with that.
Have you guys seen that gif of the guy, like, I think it's from Sharkboy and Lava Girl, and it's like this blazing light that's just like burning away. Vaughn's just like standing there completely still, just like this blast of wind is just blowing his robes and his hair back when he just like has this look of disgust on his face, just like
The wind is just... It's going
So-
fucking crazy.
fucking
But
windy.
I talk to Vaughn. I say, is it possible that the worlds are becoming one?
Did you deduce that from wind?
Oh.
I feel what happens when you fart. Oh no, the realms below must be colliding with the mortal plane. I'm gonna make an Arcana check. Oh, I swear to God, if he's right, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
You're like, that's so stupid, Kanan. But then internally, you're like, oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
You ever see that like bell like that bell graph where it's just like incredibly stupid and incredibly intelligent, and they're
The
like on the
Dunning-Kruger
same
effect.
wavelength? Yeah, they're like on the same wavelength.
Yeah. That's not too far off. To say that they're becoming one is not 100% correct, but what you could say is that the space between them is kind of, from a quantum sense, ceasing to be separate. They are in a collision course.
Oh,
They-
so they're about to pull an Alara right now.
They're all, I don't know what that means, but they're all about to go.
Sorry, Matt. Omni knows what I'm talking about.
And then they will be a crucible.
Yes,
They will get sucked into a singularity where they will become a crucible. and then remade in the god's image, or the one that they see fit.
And from the cosmic draconic being, was that part of the cycle that I saw?
Yeah.
That's the only noise Vaughn lets out. Is he just like you can tell he just realized something, and he just says, Right. So going in this place would be essentially just even worse of a death trap.
Not necessarily. If you don't find some way to close it, and from where you're standing, there's nothing that you could do about it right here. It's going to spiral out of control and probably grow and expand until it starts swallowing parts of the world before you guys have enough time to make yourselves ready and get everything accomplished that you wanted to. Because
This
it will,
is like a magical portal.
a planar portal.
Could I not attempt to try to seal it with dispel magic?
No, it's like what's the word? Like a ley line, like where the elemental ice flows kind of overlaps with the material plane.
Oh, so there's nothing I can do about this. This is like Native American or like burial ground type stuff, where it's just like it just so happens to be here, and there's not a goddamn thing I can do about it.
You could potentially close it and buy yourselves and your group the full year that you guys were operating under the intention of having. But you'd have to do that from the other side. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there'd be any way to do it from here.
So do we have to go on an excursion into the plane to find a way to close the portal?
Sounds
That's
like pretty
what
accurate.
That's what it sounds like. So
How
would
do we
Vaughn?
go in without freezing?
Yeah,
that's
that was
the
exactly what I was
problem.
going to ask.
One of our side objectives was find magic to protect ourselves from because cold weather clothing ain't gonna cut it.
No, this is more than extreme. This is well below -50.
Oh, it's
I think it's below
as
zero.
close to absolute zero as you
Yeah, I
can
was gonna say
feasibly
like
get.
probably like 0 degrees Kelvin.
Yeah, it's as close
Great.
to absolute zero as you can get. You would absolutely need to find some way to persist in that environment, and magic works, but I don't know what spells you guys have prepared, and you might not have anything for that on you right now. I don't know.
Kanan, it's your time to shine.
I can do it.
That's fireball.
You can't infinitely cast fireball and hope to keep. So there's an effect, right? When I don't know the scientific name. Somebody make me look like a fucking idiot. But energy
Entropy.
takes time to transfer.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Yes, magic is still innately energy. I'm
It's
sure
magic.
Derek will agree with me in that
Ooh,
regard.
wiggle his fingers. Just cast fireball, a bunch of cannon will be fine.
Like our ancestors did. Whenever they wanted to start a fire, they just throw bombs and fucking.
I mean, in fairness, our ancestors didn't contest with 0 degrees Kelvin. That's kind of a bit beyond like scope they've had to deal with.
Can I?
Pretty sure humans are still like bare count for near 0 at best.
Okay, so
In like a lab, they struggle to keep at that temp.
So, so when we look into that portal, do we see anything that's like a shelter?
You can see a cave on the opposite side of a massive sword. When I say opposite side, I mean like the sword is directly in front of you with a huge like flapping in the wind.
I forgot about the sword. Does this sword look like the sword from that pocket stuff plane on Lamina where we signed the book?
Yes.
Oh shit, so it's like another anchor.
Yeah.
I think this is where I'm going to start casting divination as a ritual. I am going to find. I need to get a sacrificial offering appropriate to my religion. I can cast divination as a wizard. That's something that Tasha's gave me, so I don't really think I'd have like an offering, quote unquote, that would be appropriate.
Kanan, what would be an offering Nadar would take?
Oh yeah, I can ask the Nadar himself. Be
Math
merciful.
homework.
Don't tell me fingers or toes or some bullshit.
Math homework.
Jewels?
Probably jewels or something.
Math homework.
Math.
Something
makes
that
sense.
like something that can hold magic, I guess.
He's God of knowledge. Math homework.
Can I burn up this crystal? Actually,
Which
how about
one?
an emerald? Emerald's worth 1,000 gold. I don't want to do that. How much is this crystal worth? 5 silver pieces. Okay, hold on. I need to find something that's like not that bad.
Go look through the gems that can hold spells in the magic items table.
I'm looking at all the gems I have right now.
I know rubies, but I don't remember what.
I have a garnet. You want garnet?
That would work.
A garnet, give me it.
All right.
Kanan, do you have
No,
any lesser valuable jewels? That's
I hand him 8 of them. Take 8.
okay. You're gonna. Bont will take 1 because he's not that kid that goes to like trick or treating and like takes the whole fucking bowl. He will take 1.
Okay.
Liar.
Not anymore. I mean, he was. So he takes 1, and I'm gonna start casting the. I'm gonna. Anybody? Does anybody have incense?
I do.
Could you pass me a stick, please?
For my ritual materials. Kids start sorting through their things and
Nothing fancy, just something that burns.
hand them an incense cone.
Lovely. Vaughn's gonna get out of the direct wind because I'm not. I have smoked. The last thing you want to do is try to light a fucking thing when there's wind striking you from all angles. Vaughn's that guy with the lighter, like, come the fuck on, dude. So, Vaughn's gonna step out here, and he's gonna just do it in front of the statue. Why not?
On the broken statue.
Why not?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
So, read
Divination.
for the class what divination does.
Sorry, I already fucked it up. Your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or a god's servants. So you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply must be in a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. The spell does not take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. If I cast a spell 2 or more times before finishing a long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading. But
Okay.
this is the first time I'm casting it. I just burned up that garnet you gave me. I have 1 question, and I believe, unless anybody has any sort of like input, I believe the question is, how can we survive the just extreme apocalyptic cold of the ice flows?
Maybe. I mean, are we planning on trying to deal with this now or coming back after we've dealt with the castle as a whole?
I think we're not going to have time.
I think
Because-
this is a side quest and we have to take care of it.
To be fair,
It's-
Vaughn has not told you guys yet that this is going to take away our year of time that we previously had. He has not told you this yet, but Vaughn is like me. He's a little bit autistic, and when he like goes into a flow, you know this is something important. He just knows instantly what he needs to do. He's making notes. He's going over doing all these things, getting his little program together, and this is important because you see him casting a powerful spell. And he's also asking other people for help with casting the spell, so it's important.
I ask because I think maybe you should be more specific if
Yeah, I
we're
was-
dealing with it now and ask if there's something in the castle that will
Yeah.
help us.
Something nearby, would that be a more,
something.
or should I just say within this castle?
Yeah, I like Natalie's phrasing. Is there an? I guess maybe we could be. Is there a way with a way might be a good phrasing? Is there a way within the castle? So that would encapsulate any magic we can learn or item we could find.
Right. Is there some sort of means within the castle to which we can survive the ice flows of the elemental plane of ice?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that works.
All right. So, describe what it looks like when you go about the process of casting this ritual.
Vaughn isn't a cleric. He isn't any sort of disciple, but he is studied enough into religion to respect the practices. So while religious practices may look a little bit more like, nice and like flowery and artistic, Vaughn's is very just mathematic. He has the cone, he has he puts the thing in a small little probably just a chunked out piece of the statue that looks enough like a bowl, and he just sets it there, and he sets the cone in front of it, and he starts reading the spell, literally from a book just right in front in his hands, and he's just like flipping pages reading over the spell.
Before your very eyes, as you are reading the spell out loud, maybe like quietly mumbling it under your breath, but you do have to say the words. That is part of doing it.
Yeah.
You can see the statue, even the bit of the statue that you've chunked out, slowly begins to levitate up off the ground, caught in this swirl of blue coruscating energy, and ever so slowly over the course of the... How long is it? How many minutes is it going to take you to cast this ritual?
11.
11
Actually,
minutes. It's a high level spell, right?
No, just 10.
Okay. Over the course of this 10 minutes, the pieces of the statue have drifted up back into their emplacement in the wall as this bas relief, clearing your way to that door beyond you. And as it solidifies, it seals with this blue energy once more before the face morphs into that of a long dragon's head. And ask your question.
Vaughn's not going to waste any time on formalities because that is not part of the spell. So, and I've already entreated him with a jewel. Is there a sort of means within the castle that we stomp within to survive the elemental flows of the plane of ice?
The great dragon's head looms down at you, declining in stature until it's like just looking you straight in the eyes. When it opens its mouth, this heavy rock sound, and then you can hear the voice of the same god that you met out in the astral sea, Nadar, say, "The queen kept her means in her tower." The statue shifts back into its usual shape before solidifying in the doorway, or above the doorway, I should say. And you have your answer.
Well, would snap his book closed, snuff out the incense because it's consumed during the casting of the spell, and leave the bowl there. Doesn't matter to him anymore. Right, northward to the Queen's Tower.
And that is where we're going to cut to our first break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more Covet Syndicate. For waiting patiently, I surely do appreciate it. Before we get back into it, if you did not already know, you can get yourself 10% off the custom DMDM Studios case by going to ko-fi.com/theshadysale and using code RPGINN at checkout. They are beautiful. They hold a full set of 7 dice. They absorb sunlight and they glow in the dark, and I personally think that the design is beautiful. My wonderful wife, who's right there next to me. Oh, sorry, that's Omni. Right there next to me. That direction.
My beautiful wife, Omni.
That direction. Designed
Oh, Derek,
the
I didn't
logo.
say the quiet part out loud.
Designed the logo, and then our
Only
wonderful
cheating
friend
on
Natisha at the Shady Sale designed the fantastic dice case. So we love them. We think they're very cool. Thank you very much to our sponsors at RPG Inn and Natisha at the Shady Sale. Folks, let's get right back into it. So, as I understand it, we're headed over to the Wizard's Tower.
Hell yeah.
Gonna go round 2 with the ghosts.
Need I remind you all that this is actually my family's tower, castle, period. But you can have the rest of it once we're done. I just want this tower, truly.
Is there anything about this estate that screams comfortable?
It definitely screams my family line with all the toxic waste everywhere.
Poop. Poop.
God damn it, Gina.
Is Kaden saying poop water out loud?
I mean, she did say fart room at round 11.
Eloquent.
Yeah.
You're very eloquent, darling. Anyway, enough tarrying. Carry forward. He'd just tap his staff against the floor and he'd start leading the way like he was the tank.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let him do it. Go ahead, buddy.
I'm the abjuration wizard, motherfucker.
Don't act back here.
Kanan will follow.
Where should I go from here, Derek? I think like
Straight ahead.
Like down, right?
No, straight ahead, the same way that you were going.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I was on the right one.
So during the break, I don't know if you guys heard, but Kira took some damage from the Niptera.
Kira was trying to pet the Niptera, got their finger bit.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
It is.
Oh my god.
If it's the Niptera's bite, it only deals 1 damage.
Okay, I'll take a single damage.
I
Crippler.
think it likes you, Kira.
And I get to. It's very cute.
Wait, so
Reminds me of Vaunt. What the hell was that?
It shrieks out this horrific high-pitched scream,
Oh, that's not the sound that I expected it to make.
which reminds you of why they're called colloquially night terrors.
To be fair, Kira was previously not of this plane, so
Bot just expects this. So he says
Starts
keep heading.
purring.
You said keep heading straight. I'm confused now.
Yep, keep going.
Just keep on trucking. You just tell me when, boss.
Sorry, Chad, if that was incredibly loud in your ear. I probably should have moved away from the mic when I did that.
Your neighbors are gonna invent a new cryptid because of that. They're gonna be like, we heard the jackalware.
The jackalware?
From yonder, from yon apartment.
The fireplace is still open.
Indeed.
We lost an Omni. Ashwell hasn't.
Did you
moved.
now?
Well, Ashwell hasn't moved.
Oh no, I see.
I'm trying to move. Am I being a pain? I'll be with you guys shortly.
Oh, there he is.
I moved him.
Yeah, it keeps grabbing my. Thank you.
Through this door?
That, as your expert memory deduces, is the room where Omni
Oh
was
no.
headed towards. Where Ashwell was headed towards when everything went sideways. Can I get a history checks from everybody?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Do I need to make a history check considering I rolled a natural 20 on deducing what happened?
Nah.
Vaughn reaches to put his hand on the door and he pointedly looks back at Ashwell. I say pointedly. I mean subtly looks back at Ashwell.
That's the day that the world went dark.
The day the world went dark was after you died. You gotta remember that.
It's a long day.
Yeah, that's fair. You're one of the few people that actually was blinded post-mortem, not pre-mortem.
Kira, Zarn, and obviously Vaunt. You put 2 and 2 together of like, oh, this is where that leads. And we were just kind of like down below there when people came out of the fucking ceiling.
Suspicious.
It's oddly familiar to anyone else.
Is Omni's body still there?
No, you're all in your bodies, your respective
Oh, okay.
bodies.
Bro, this
Yeah,
is
remember
a
that's
video
how we got
game.
strung up.
I was about to say, you better hope my body's not there, or else we're about to discover that we need to roll new characters because we're still dead.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, Astral fucking died, and he's just boop, boop.
Didn't
This is
Zarn...
Halo. You don't leave a fresh body every time you die.
Suicide.
I'm pretty sure I remember Zarn seeing Ashwell go up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's why I let you make the roll.
Zarn just looks at Ashwell like, I know.
Ashwell continues to say and just keep his face neutral. What little bit of it you can see through the mask.
Well,
Kanan, the last
Honestly,
thing-
he's well and truly done with this shit.
Kanan, the last thing you remember is setting like a whole bunch of giant cockroach-looking motherfuckers on fire in this room.
Oh yeah, that
I
was.
remember them.
This room was a glorious way to test my new abilities. I still smell the burning of the cockroaches, I guess.
Burning is not an
No.
easy smell to clean up.
I don't know about you lot, but the last thing that I remember was Ashwell disappearing right before we were all slaughtered.
Is this pressing right now? Because I think there are more pressing issues.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about, sister?
Plenty of pressing issues at hand that just need to be sorted accordingly.
All right.
I believe
Roll
everyone
for-
knows what
for
they did.
initiative.
Don't you
Roll.
don't you dare. I will banish you
Roll
back.
for
I
initiative.
will banish you to a fucking a plan that you've never even heard of.
You roll initiative. I'm about to remind you that every attack I make on you, I will get advantage. Please.
Kanan can
Please, I
Kanan
beg
can
of
see
you.
now through the
Give me
Niptera.
something to do.
Kanan can see
Okay,
now through
that's
the
cool.
Niptera, so not necessarily advantage on
Although
every attack.
Kanan does not have dark sight, right? Only tremor sight, right?
The Niptera has
The Niptera?
60 vision of dark sight and then 120 of blind sight.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, that's good to know. That's good.
What
to
are you, Batman? You plotting to kill everybody?
I'll still kill you. Anyway,
He needs an answer for everybody.
but no, Ashwell's just quietly like,
What was the question?
I mean, I have only one answer for everything. It's big knife. So that's how it goes. Ashwell's just sort of like waiting there, crossed arms, looking at the door. He still hasn't said a thing.
Might we continue?
Yeah, okay. See what Ashwell has to say for himself before we carry on.
He's going to look at the rest of the group. Shake his head. I'm not proud of it. Is what is. I'm still learning powers, and I unleash something.
Forgive me, I was going to leave this alone,
Simple.
but your response to getting us all killed is what it is.
That's what I was going
Well,
to say.
Of all the things you could have possibly said, that is what you choose. I don't fancy myself very eloquent, but even I think I would have managed something better than that.
I would like to remind you that you did have that opportunity, and you didn't. But that's neither here nor there. Here's the truth.
I got one.
I made a mistake. It got everyone killed. For that, I am sorry. I'm not a rogue anymore. My skill sets have changed somewhat. I am still getting used to it. And I apologize for what it led to. However, any one of us could have done that. I was just the poor idiot that did.
Darling, have you ever heard the phrase, if you tell Mummy I won't be angry? Well, you didn't.
He gives a look at you.
Well,
I'm sorry. I had a very hard time believing that when you were all discussing various ways you were going to kill the person who had killed you. Extensively. The entire time we were dead.
I believe that is a fair response to being killed.
Wait, who? Ash will kill this? What?
Looking at, I can imagine Gator's looking at
Ashwell's putting his mask, putting his teeth on his mask. I've been debating it, but no, I didn't. I made a mistake, and it did get us killed.
Ashwell, guess what?
Distinction between it.
You didn't tell Mummy.
You calling me? Are you calling yourself my mom?
I am going to have to kill you now for getting me killed.
He's gonna look at you square in the face and just hold out his arms and gently point at his chest. Go ahead.
I think the fact that he also died is punishment enough for getting us killed. I would personally see the
He
matter
died
as
because of his own
closed, but-
stupidity. He is yet to suffer for getting the rest of us dead.
Yes. One thug for the price of a... What do you call yourself these days, on? A champion, a cleric of a god, a blind sorcerer, and an archmagi. Seems like a fair trade.
Archmagi is a little bit ambitious, don't you?
I think archmag... Well... Didn't you just lose all your powers? How dare. You two caused Ashwell. He looks over at It's all your fault, boy.
I think his head is in his hands at this point, just like, oh god. You know, I wish you would, honestly, at this point.
I can always put you in a...
Finally, quiet.
I can put you in an abjurative timeout, if you'd like. To have some thinking space. I could even accompany it with music, if you'd like. The world's smallest violin.
I do apologize for what I did. It certainly wasn't with intention. Nor with any malice. That said,
What's that human phrase? The road to hell is
This
paved with
point.
good intentions.
oh, for goodness sake, enough with it. Like we all haven't nearly gotten each other killed more than once. I was the only one who's managed to do it all to all of us successfully.
I'll have you know I've done nothing but save your asses for the past several months.
I'm glad it's not me getting yelled at for once, honestly, if I'm speaking freely.
Not raise our voices lest we reawaken the ghost that killed us
Son?
all.
You're right. We will discuss this later. Point at Ashwell aggressively.
There's nothing to discuss. I'm afraid. We shall continue on. Ashwell shall repay I'm sure he will find some way to repay the loss of my tome gifted to me by a god, but I'm sure he'll figure that one out. Oh, and Kanan's eyeballs. Zon's whatever.
I don't think that I need payment back.
Well, I would
for
like
that.
payment for mine.
My divine powers. All
Well,
of them.
We'll figure it out.
Ashwell's eyes are just half lidded, and right now he is clenching his jaw so hard behind his mask, you can hear the creaking of his teeth in fury. And he just, whatever gets us through the rest of this day, just let's get on with it already.
Very well.
Cannon will walk up to Asheville and say, I can see right through you, and walk off.
The Neptera like
going
looks at you
to-
for a long moment, gives you like a
The 1,000-yard stare.
But she didn't really know.
Yeah, no, I think at this point Ashwell's disassociating on like a scale hitherto unseen by warlocks. He's in the astral plane somewhere right now, shrieking up a storm. If he was one person before, at this point, I'm genuinely wondering if he's just screaming internally in the void like we used to be. Yeah, no, he's just. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's deal with the practicality. Does anyone else have any suggestions on how to deal with the ghosts that decided to cavalry charge us to the floor? Because that's my big question.
And just banish it.
Because right now, as far as I understand it, we have an abjuration wizard, a fighter, and he just sort of holds out a hand towards Kanan, and me, and your skill set at the moment, Kiara, is somewhat different than it used to be. Does anyone have any suggestions? Because right now I'm still struggling on how we get past them.
I can banish the dead back to the plane of the. Could I even do that? He'd actually consider
We've been
that.
over this. No.
That
The
because
problem
the plane
is
is
that
dead.
they
No,
are abyssal energy trapped in the material plane. They are native to the material plane.
Yeah, they're native now. Fuck.
Oh, we could do exorcism.
That's what it is. That would be what a banishment is. That's an exorcism, essentially.
Derek, could I
Okay.
roll like a recall knowledge type check? Maybe what we could do about ghosts, or at least to help us in dealing with ghosts.
Sure.
Religion or something else?
Religion makes sense.
We could do.
Now we'll make an Arcana check on the opposite end of that.
Okie doke. To the best of both of your knowledges, sometimes you can get rid of a ghost by talking to it and seeing what it wants.
That's fair.
We are the most unreasonable group of people that has ever walked the mortal plane. Do you?
I'll have you know, above the table, that I'm spec'd into charisma with social skills now. So
Well, now you are. Yeah, I didn't.
yeah.
I wasn't 100%
No,
sure of what you're
okay.
capable of. What I could do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual real quick. So you guys should also make your preparations in case you have anything to prepare. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages so I can attempt to speak with these people because I know they're not speaking the same common that we are.
We didn't actually get a look at a good look at the ghosts, did we? Just like a very.
No, they're
brief
translucent
moment.
and just fucking cutting you
Oh,
down
shit.
like, oh shit, and there they
Yeah,
are,
no,
and then it was over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our
that's
first
good.
interaction with them was Ashwell opening a door, closing them, and them going, "Oh, that dude," and immediately
Yeah.
murdering me before I get a word in edgewise. So,
yeah, I didn't know
They
if they
haven't
were
been big on speech.
human or Yuan-Ti or what they were, like what language they spoke. So
Lethal language, the species lethal.
kill on sight.
Yeah, they speak the blade.
But
Unfortunately,
they took damage when we were hitting them, right?
very little, as I recall, and we made really bad rolls too.
They're
Yeah.
ghosts. I mean, they're
Yeah.
gonna.
Pretty sure we killed one or two.
Nope.
No.
You didn't
You
kill
didn't
any
kill a
of them.
single
We all
one.
just died immediately. We didn't make it out of a round of combat. Actually, I would like to remind.
Thanks, Terrence. Appreciate it.
Thank you for the
Sending
stretch.
on to the ghost to banish it. That's a good idea, JJ, but I do not know if that's going to work because Celine Dion does not exist in this setting, unfortunately.
And unfortunately, I left my pottery wheel and Whoopi Goldberg at home, so I'm not able to help with that.
Why don't we bust out one of Vaughn's familiars and they can deliver a message? So that way, if they just attack on sight, they'll be attacking a familiar and not one of us.
That was what I suggested in the first place.
Oh, I
So
didn't.
not-
I didn't hear you.
Well, not this session, but that's what I was saying. What should have happened.
Because if we have a scout that is non-perishable, that would be more ideal.
I actually I would like to point something out above table, and this is something that I figured would be important to mention. These guys have soul sight, as I recall, because that's how they spotted me. So if they see little weird bird thing float up, murder it, all they gotta do is look in our direction and they will see us. Walls don't really seem to mean much to them. So having a scout, whether perishable or not, is going to be irrelevant. I think the issue is when they notice us, they will be upon us.
Well, yeah, but the bird's not like I could just have the bird like try to talk to them rather than just like lethal intent. I could literally just send like a peace dove, quote unquote.
No, Omni just made a good point, and I'm going to remind you all of it. They can see you right now.
Yeah.
Well, let's just not.
Okay,
go
well
in
then
there with hostile intent.
Are we aware of that then? Or, like, are our characters aware of that? Because that's meta.
Omni is aware that, or Ashwell is aware that he was invisible, and they still saw him. So
Yep. He is.
he would at least be able to tell you that there's a good possibility that they could even see you right now.
Yeah. He would. While everyone's talking about their plans, he would say, I would also like to let people know these things saw me while I was fully, truly invisible, under the effects of a greater invisibility spell, not some minor one. I don't think they care about walls. I don't think they care about illusion. If you are living, they will see you. They probably see us now.
You're telling us this now.
I didn't exactly have a reason to mention it prior to this.
You don't think they just might come out here and kill us
I
again?
figure if that was going to be an issue, they'd be doing it already, right? Very clearly?
Why didn't we just attempt talking with them?
I'm gonna politely knock on the door.
They could probably hear us. Hail, fallen spirits.
Politely knock on the door.
Oh crap! Roll for initiative.
So Ed, I would like to remind us that the only thing that's changed is one of us has changed classes. We're still very fucking dead if we get into a fight with these things. I hope we're right with the diplomacy thing. I truly do. I am very embittered.
To be fair, Derek is the one that suggested it, so either he's being a huge fucking troll right now, or he's trying to, like, lead us along a little bit.
We'll see. We'll see. It's possible.
Sitting around a hollow, ghostly table is an order of knights. One of them beckons forth. We wondered how long you would deliberate. Come, speak your peace before that which hath slain you before.
Get your ass back here.
You know as well as I do, there's nothing you can do to restrain Kanan. They will do what they do.
Restraining Kanan.
Restraining the Kanan.
Kanan. Yeah.
Vaughn's gonna step into the room with like a sort of like sense of obstinacy.
Thanks to Ashwell's actions last time, I see the world in a new light.
Through the eyes of a cat.
Yeah.
Through the eyes of an Aptera, like a cat bat.
Cute little
That cat.
Yeah, bat cat bat.
We've come to parlay. We can't beat you, so please let us pass.
We recognize you. And you, now that you're all in here, you can see that it's not just one of them talking. They're all speaking with the same open mouth, the words escaping wordlessly off their lips.
To tell it true, most of us didn't even know that you were in here, and one of our party presented himself with hostile intent.
We saw what you were. Ruiners, destroyers, despoilers. We see what you are now. Changed. What you were we could not abide. But what you are now, we would serve.
Serve.
We are shackled to this place. This oppressive environment. We can no longer walk the once hallowed halls of our name. We seek to be free of it. We may never die, but we seek to be free from this place.
What species, or like, what were these ghosts in life? Did I miss that part?
You can see now that they are all different folk. Some elven, some dwarven, some human. There's even a snursen.
Are they all?
Snoodle.
Do they have like similar weapons and armor? Or are they all wearing different armor and weapons from different ages?
Their armor is all very much similar, though there is festoonments that would delineate between individuals. They do all wield different weaponry.
Oh, like to each their preference.
Yep.
Tell me, what binds you here? You can't leave and you must serve.
A gate. A gate beneath the tower. It is not accessible from here. You would have to go beneath the gardens. Or excuse me, you'd have to go through the gardens.
Where that dragon snake is. Kira, think out loud.
That is further below.
I see.
So, why are you here to begin with? Were you here when my ancestors were reigning over this castle?
We were a knighthood without a cause. We sought a reason for existence, a betterment for our fellow person. We traveled the land, slaying monsters, serving the common folk, overthrowing despotic regimes. And when it came time for us to all lay down our roots and be fruitful, none of us could escape the life. So we bound ourselves. We found a reason, a cause. And the Queen showed us the Demon Gate, gave us a means to exist beyond death. Soldiers, evermore.
And now you're searching for a cause again. Is that it?
Yes.
Then why would you suggest that you'd serve us?
We see now how changed you are.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Do any of you happen to know how to operate a seaworthy vessel?
No. We were knights.
Very well. I'm not familiar with the martial artists and whatnot.
This gestalt consciousness of fallen knights tells you, effectively, just to make sure everybody's on the same page, that if you free them from the Demon Gate, they will serve in your army. There will be a special unit that you can call upon.
Ooh.
How do we get to the demon gate?
It's in the garden. They told us it's through the gardens.
Is there a way there without like meeting the big snake, or we have to?
It's on a it's on a different level of the gardens.
Oh, okay.
They don't know that there's a big snake in the garden.
Oh,
However, if you are asking for another means of which to go down there, they will tell you that not too far from here, there is a set of statues in a large room. It looks as if it's a mausoleum, though there is no body there. If you turn the statues to face one another, it will unlock the gate and provide a means of passage down into the gardens below.
that's useful.
I mean, did you want to say something? I heard you starting earlier.
No, I have nothing really to add. Ashwell's just dead silent the whole time. There's not really much for him to say.
Ashwell died again.
Nah, he's just very, very quiet this whole time.
That is fine.
We hope that you harbor no ill will towards us. They're addressing all of you.
There was a misunderstanding, and we are alive again, so I see no trouble in it.
My rage is not directed at you.
One final piece
Ashwell.
of advice before you leave us. It takes a great deal of energy to project ourselves here, though we must do all or none. In the tower, you will find an imprint. An experiment gone wrong, one might say. Do not be fooled. They begin to fade out until they are gone.
Could you repeat that? I want to put that in my notes.
There is a experiment gone wrong in the tower, an imprint.
Okay.
Doesn't sound good. Yeah. Don't know what it means though.
Something. Do not be fooled.
Do not be fooled.
Okay.
I'll bow down myself.
So what do y'all do, folks?
I'll make my way to the tower, I guess.
You get your ass back here.
Oh, can I inspect the room? Is there any doodads? Any?
It's stripped bare.
Okay.
Wow. And see what's within here. There's like a little alcove. Oh, these
I'll go
stairs that
there.
go down there.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
You-
No, get out of here.
You remember those stairs leading down to where the rest of you guys perished.
Mm.
There is a door before you.
Can I check the door before I go in?
There's no trap, no warding, nothing.
Okay. just a hallway, guys.
I'm sure.
Suspicious hallway. Time to familiar trap check.
Go forth, Aloysius.
I'll perception check the hallway to the best of my ability.
Okay, go ahead and roll. And you're having Aloysius fly down the corridor. What's everybody else doing?
I have my weapon out and I'm ready to use it at a moment's notice. Basically, ready in action to whack something if I need to.
All right, very good. Makes sense to me. Ashwell and Kanan, what are y'all doing?
Can I look out the window and see if there's like anything that will see us walking through this hallway?
You certainly can. There is a poisoned sea on the opposite side of this window. Out far and far away, you can see a small mountainside off in the distance, clinging with poison fog, and a veritable venom-laced jungle that you have mostly sailed over.
Thank goodness for that.
I think Canyon's starting to see the beauty in this landscape, and
Trying to see the
Appreciates-
beauty in the poo water.
yeah.
This land was once beautiful. I think that for a moment you do remember what it looked like out the window of the princess's room before it was shattered and reality was shown like a light of disinfectant through the illusion. And that moment kind of happens now. What was once beautiful is now this marred, dying landscape. But the truth is that even this marred and dead landscape will soon be that singularity to be remade into something new. Ashwell, what are you doing?
I feel like Ashwell, when everyone else had left the room, had sort of turned around, put both his hands on the table, sort of leaned over it, exhaled very deeply. He didn't say anything when they said, I hope you have no ill will. Because honestly, right now, Ashwell is very fucking conflicted and doesn't really know where to go with this. He was hoping he could at least get some stress relief on these things, but no, they seem like they're perfectly... They seem like they are more reasonable than he gave them credit for, which makes him exceptionally, unreasonably angry. So he's just going to just... No, it's okay. Like I'm in character here for him. He's just going to gently just like pat the table, stand up, and he's just standing behind the other characters, blade drawn, flipped around backwards, and just watching wherever you all go. He's going to follow at a distance.
Aloysius sails off down the corridor, and you see him go and go and go and go until he's like a teeny tiny little spot off in the distance until you can like barely even see him. And it looks like the corridor just keeps going forever and ever until eventually, I don't know how long you let him go for, but eventually Aloysius will turn around and fly back out, and he'll find that it took him all of half of a second to go from halfway down the hallway back the way he came. And in that time, he became an almost invisible speck back to his full size as he comes flying back, taking his perch atop your staff, Vaunt.
If Mario 64 taught me anything, it's to not trust corridors because it does this shit. Fucking non-Euclidean shit.
Oh, so it's an endless hallway.
I'm sure it's some sort of magical effect.
Oh, I see.
You have to backwards jump Oh, you have to keep spamming backwards.
Yeah, when I was backwards long, I was like, Bob makes an athletics check and gets a net 20 and just starts clipping through the wall. Speedrunning tactics. Speedrunning tactics.
Speedrunning Mario versus Super Chili Dogs. Go.
I guess I can dispel magic, right?
That's my thing. Let me do my thing. You can go do the
Mhm.
blind thing. Let me do my thing.
What does that
Oh,
even mean?
Okay, it keeps you wander ahead more now that you like don't actually have eyes than you did when you could see.
I can see. I can see right through you.
I don't even.
Mhm.
Vaughn doesn't even know that to be true. He just knows that you have no eyeballs in your skull, and there's a Neptera with
It does
you
have
now out of
eyeballs. They
nowhere.
don't have pupils.
Well, you have eyeballs in your skull, but they do not function. I don't trust that one. I'm gonna attempt to dispel magic, like in the direction of the infinite corridor.
Okay.
Let's see. That'll be
Nothing happens. You burn the spell slot and nothing happens.
Oh,
Well, worth a shot. I get some of my ward back, so that's something. I get 6 points of my ward back, so it's not like nothing happened.
can I pick up a rock and throw it down?
Sure. You pick up a piece of rubble and hurl it down. It goes sailing through the hallway and comes clattering to a halt at the door at the end.
Oh, so Zarn, if you throw me, I can make it to the other side.
I'm not sure that's how that works. And if it is, I'll eat my own shoes.
Let me look at how long that hallway is.
75 feet.
75
Sure you can manage.
feet. I'm sure I'm gonna have to roll a really high athletics check, but I can give it a
Okay.
try.
You hurl Kanan as far as you can possibly heave. Kanan goes really far down that hallway and comes clattering down about halfway down.
I tried.
So I landed around here.
Throw the cannon.
Throw
You
the
literally just got yeeted, my man.
Yeet.
All right. It's like
Oh,
science. Science is trying stuff.
Did you say science
like
is-
a wheelbarrow?
Did you say science is the trying stuff? Did you have Bill Nye in
Maybe
school?
get some-
So if we were a rock, we'd make it.
Get
I'll
a
prepare
wheelbarrow,
a
put you in it, and
post
then
it.
push it.
Can I not just Misty step to the other side?
75 feet, not 30.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, I could just like walk halfway down and then like teleport the rest of the way, or at least attempt it.
Is that what you do?
I mean, hey, we're trying to just kind of experiment with the puzzle here, see what works, what doesn't. So I'm gonna walk in here. And would I stop, like, actually making progress about where Kanan is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have Vault make an investigation check because, like I've said many times before, 22 in intelligence is significantly higher than my real life intelligence, and he'd probably be able to figure something like this out.
Okay.
When your character's
Does-
throwing
A very normal, albeit nice, hallway. Well, once nice, now it's kind of shitty. But there's nothing that really seems to be like sticking out of the ordinary. What you can tell is there is a sorry, I think I got a hair in my mouth. A slight static, like ozone flavor in the air. And it does not seem to be coming from this hallway. It It's very faint here.
The magic treadmill.
So, can we go through the outside of the window?
Which window do you go out of?
Oh, this one here.
Okay. You raise the window. And that is when you can see nothing. Because you're blind. But, I mean, it's the window's open.
So there's
Are you sure you want to do that?
Thanks for the hydrate.
Vaughn's gonna look out the window. Trying to get some fresh air.
oh, it's just trying. Oh,
It's just a field of white, Vaunt. It's just a field of white.
It's like a bleak liminal space.
Yep.
Vaughn was just like blank and be like, "What the fuck?" And he's gonna open up this window, right? Like the window, like just ahead.
Second verse, same as the first.
How about these windows on this other side?
Yep. Yep.
And can I use a mage hand to open the windows ahead?
The mage hand cannot seem to get any further.
Feeling about a nightmare like this one. What's up this window?
Not beautiful, but marred countryside and a poison sea.
Vaughn's gonna like press his face against the glass and like try to see if he can see this hallway from the other side. Just like,
No, it's really there. It's really the outside. You can see some birds flying off and shit. Like weird, strange looking birds.
So is there like any type of device in this, or some type of out of the ordinary type, like the ceilings or the lights, or
Nothing that really stands out like that, no.
could always try to have Cannon climb out the window.
I'm not doing it. Don't look at me.
If anybody would do it, it
would.
would, no, make Kanan do it. It's fine.
Cannon,
What,
for experiment's sake, why don't you try to go out that window then?
Oh, I can see, and I have good athletics. Don't make Kanan go out.
So which window are you going out, Zarn?
I guess this one.
So that one you can see leads to the castle courtyard down below. Well, what was a castle courtyard, but is now just like broken off with like barely part of it clinging on to the castle itself.
You said we're pretty high up, right?
Yeah, that's not the place that they were talking about.
Hmm?
That's not the place that they were talking about.
And we're talking about this like weird infinite hallway, the infinite corridor over here.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, we're not on the first floor. If I fall, Zarn's gonna have a bad
We're having a
time.
disconnect here. They're not talking about the window where if you like look out, there's like the poison sea and everything. They're talking about a window where if you look out, there's just nothing. It's just a pitch white nothingness.
Yeah, that's the window I was talking about.
Yeah, they're talking about the fake window inside the hallway.
No, I get that, but I'm wondering if I can climb out this window and get to the outside of the the hallway, and maybe then it won't be nothingness.
Okay.
I don't think I have a climbing kit or anything that's gonna help me. Oh, I do have a climber's kit.
Oh, there you go.
I am going to use that and climb out the window and use that to try and get me across to the outside of the hallway.
All right, so you break that window.
Blash.
Go ahead and make me a strength athletics check.
Okay.
You begin clambering over to the side where you can mantle up the hallway's ceiling.
Okay. That's good. And so far, I can still see everything.
Yep.
So far, so good.
Progress.
Try to make my way down to the end then.
As you make your way down, you can see that there is a set of windows on the top and on this level. It's right over in this direction.
Okay. I go right over it, and then I want to do that thing where you jump down and your feet kick in the window and you fly into the room.
That is hilarious because your feet fucking bounce off,
Oh no.
and I'm gonna need a strength athletics check to hold on to the rope.
Oh boy.
The good
saw that
news
in
is, if you fall, you're over an ocean of poison, which hopefully should just be water to you.
I also have Featherfall prepared, so
I don't know.
Do you need to
You
see
take
in
a
order to use
tumble.
Featherfall?
I mean, can I not? I guess I can't see.
I mean, I could use my inspiration.
You could. If you don't, you're gonna take a tumble.
No tumble taken, not today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration. Please be worth it.
You are able to hold on to the rope.
Phew.
At the last moment, you pull tight on it, keep yourself from falling down into the sea below, several hundred feet. The glass is very clearly now, you can see, magically reinforced. A glyph that might have taken some damage in the set in between the glass panes is like already reconstructing whatever little chip you might have done to the glass.
I have a way to try and get in by myself, or do I need to go get one of the magic people?
The magic people.
One of the magic people.
I mean, maybe if I try hitting it with my weapon and smiting it, that might
Which weapon do you
something.
use? You can't smite it because it's not a person, but which
Oh.
weapon do you use?
I'll try the Vorpal sword, but it's not on my character sheets.
I'm sorry, let me... Mitch. Okay.
I don't think. What is this one? Yeah, I don't have it on my sheet yet.
Oh, my bad. Thought I put it on there. Maybe I accidentally dragged it over there. Over to Vaught's.
Mine. My Vorpal sword.
Was stolen from you.
Mine now. It wasn't stolen if it was mine to begin with.
Unlawfully taken.
From my home.
Technically, it was the husband's.
Still mine.
So
Oh my God,
use the Vorpal sword's damage, not the other one, because the Vorpal sword doesn't have fire damage.
I clicked on the Vorpal sword. I don't know why I did that. It says Vorpal Sword, or Vorpal Great Sword.
Do it again. What the fuck? Why is it doing it again? Close your
don't
sheet and then
know.
open it again. Oh my fucking god.
I don't know.
Oh, hold
why
on, hold
it's
on.
adding
What's
that.
the issue? What's it?
It's
adding
rolling.
fire,
Yeah.
fire damage.
Say, I'm sorry. One of you two. I didn't hear either of you say it.
It's just rolling the incorrect damage.
Okay, because the only thing I can think of is it possible that it's rolling because it's a stationary object and
Nope.
thus
I got it.
you're,
It was an
okay.
effect. It was a stray effect. Not roll.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Aha.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. With a Vorpal Greatsword, you jam it through the window. The glyph like tries its best to resist, and then you just see it like cut through. And then when you twist the blade, the whole window shatters from within, the glyph fading away.
I think I like this sword, I say, and then jump inside.
Oh wait, shit! It would be up here because you were on the roof of the thing. Were you going up or down?
I'm trying to get down. I don't want to be up in the magic tower by myself for too long.
Then yeah, you come into a destroyed and dilapidated laboratory for the most part.
It's interesting. Let's hope nothing bad happens when I open the door.
You can see your compatriots at the other end.
Guys, get over here.
And as the crew walks across, there is no infinite corridor effect. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more Covet Syndicate. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting. When we last left off, our group had figured out a way around the puzzle by quite literally going outside and going around it. Dungeons and Dragons, folks. Okay. Sometimes you figure out exactly what the DM is thinking. Sometimes you figure out a way around what the DM is thinking. What do y'all do?
Kanan will take a look around the tower.
Get your grubby little fingers off of anything.
Ashwell's just going to be looking, just trying his best to perceive, to see if there's anything interesting or if there's anything that can lead him forward.
There is a set of stairs that leads up and a set of stairs that leads down Ashwell. There is books scattered all around. None of them really seem to be written in a language that's comprehensible. Vaunt has comprehend languages cast on him and can tell that it is obviously some kind of shorthand that was developed by the writer of these journals.
So it's
Gotcha.
not like actually decipherable.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I was gonna say, to be fair, comprehend languages puts things in its most literal meaning. So shorthand is probably going to be translated to a bunch of actual just gobbledygook that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's fair.
With time, one could discern what trove of knowledge might be kept within these tomes, but that would take ages.
Well, I'm gonna summon my secret chest, and I'm gonna start like just like use my mage hand to just like, you ever seen one of those pusher machines at like casinos where you like put a coin in and like pushes things over? That's what Bond's doing with like all of these books, just like into the chest, just like they're just disappearing in these massive swaths of books, just like shrinking out of reality.
The wealth of family history and generational knowledge is safe within your Leomund's secret chest. Your Vaunt's secret chest, because Leomund is not a person in the setting.
Leomund can suck it.
Yeah,
I don't
go
even know who
fuck
Leomund is.
He was one of the original wizards. That was one of the playtesters for Chainmail's adaptation of Dungeons and Dragons, which was the original Dungeons and Dragons. It's a mod of Chainmail. Anyway, we don't have to get into that right now.
Fair enough.
I'll check upstairs, I guess.
That goes downstairs.
Oh.
Stairs. How do they work?
Fucking
One of the books I
stairs.
found,
How do
actually.
they work?
Oh, but I'm sneaking while I do this.
Okay. Roll a stealth.
All right.
Who is anybody going with Kanan? Was that
I'm
Natalie?
Zarnes.
Zarnes?
Yeah.
Are you going-
Size.
Kanan's going up.
Yeah.
Please,
It's gonna take you a while to put these books up.
can you stay yourselves for a moment? We are in an abjurationists, abjurers, whatever you would like to call them, tower. Do you know what abjurers like to do?
Kanan is already upstairs. I'm sorry.
She's already gone.
I'm gonna grab your little fucking tiny ass.
It's only 5 pounds of pressure because Mage Hand and Kanan easily just keeps going.
Well, Bond's gonna use his like actual like meat space hand and like grab Kanan.
Do you know what abjurers like to do?
He'd repeat.
Kanan says, if you're a little bit nicer, I would have listened. I'm out of here.
Howdy.
Our 8 in strength between the two of us, we shall. Our
Fight it out! Fight it out!
Our,
Do
our
it!
duel will be glorious.
Roll it in the
Roll it.
open.
Do it, roll athletics!
I'm gonna make an athletics check.
All right. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Fuck off.
15 is what Kanan got. Oh yeah, Kanan, you might have a small strength skill, but you're a frontline fighter for the most part. You're just like slip out of that and just like keep walking.
And then as Kanan walks up the stairs, she's like, "Oh my god, look at all this stuff."
How are you even looking at these things?
Bond's gonna put a hand on Zarin's shoulder.
Don't go up there. They're going to trigger every single one of the glyphs up there, and then we can proceed.
Oh, I'm going to hang back. I'm just going to make sure she doesn't kill herself. Get herself killed, I mean.
That point, I should probably keep an eye out. I don't want to have to go through that whole experience again as well.
Oh, it's a nice room, actually.
How me go
Kanan.
up? I won't go up.
As Zarn is about halfway up the stairs after you, you see a most beautiful woman sitting in the chair opposite the stairs. They have on a elegant red dress that forms around their figure perfectly. And as they smile, the soft fire burning in the fireplace next to them glints off of their gorgeous ruby eyes. Hello there. And who are you?
Kanan looks down at Zarn, and she does this gesture. Well, we're just visiting.
Just visiting. Oh my goodness, please tell me. We don't get many visitors here. Where do you hail from?
It's a small town to the west, Blackwood. I don't think you know it.
Blackwood, I've never heard of such a place. It sounds magical. Please tell me of it. Won't you stay a while?
Well, Kanan's spidey senses are tingling, but she takes a seat.
Might I come upstairs?
Wait, can I
Nah.
hear?
Let me up.
Can I hear what the conversation that just
Yep.
took place? Have I reached to the top of the
Yep.
stairs yet? I'm gonna grab Kanan, just kind of like, oh, hold on. Hmm. Oh, hey, we should really be going now. Remember, Kanan? We have that thing downstairs.
Wait, this might be the person we're looking for. Isn't this?
That depends on who you're looking for.
I'm not looking for anybody.
Queen is
who
sold.
should be in this tower.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's who you're looking for.
Mhm.
Well, you found her. What can I do for you?
I will insight check this lady. Is she true? She
Should
really,
you?
Okay, go ahead.
she's really old to be looking that kind of good and kind of young, you know.
She's probably a ghost. Or something.
She's as real as you are, as Zarn is, with Zarn's hand around your shoulder. She looks good. She's clearly drinking some red wine.
She's alive.
I don't trust this.
Why is the tower looking kind of bad though?
Oh, I've let things get away from me. But please, tell me about Blackwood. What's it like there?
Oh, it's a small town, a trading town. I grew up there. My brother and I lived together until he disappeared, but I'll find
Your
him one
brother
day.
disappeared? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. And she like looks down, like looks over at you like, I lost my brother a long time ago too. I know what it's like. She like gets up and walks over to the window and like stares out. Takes a sip from her glass of wine, just holds it in front of her. Kanan. She turns to look at you. I've been here for so long, Kanan. And I've been so hungry.
Hungry.
Kanan, and you're going to be making a wisdom saving throw, which you fail.
Oh no.
Imagine Vance is like looking at a stopwatch, just wondering how long it takes for you guys to die. Just
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we haven't learned the lessons of Ashwell going up a stairwell yet. And I don't know how else to express that.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll
she-
initiative, everybody.
Oh, she's a mind
I'm
eater.
just here to try and keep Kanan from dying.
that's all
I can't
Ashwell and
scream at an
Ashwell.
octave high enough. I can't. I'm too old. My
Yeah.
balls dropped too far, too long ago for me to reach that octave.
Yep, no, mute. Y'all can
Well,
be
you
scared.
add +2 to my initiative. I don't know how to change it on my character
You can click the
sheet.
+2 down on the bottom when you go to roll
Wizard.
initiative.
Okay.
I'm a fucking wizard.
So initiative.
Oh, that's disappointing. It looks like it landed on a 19, but it didn't. Sad.
Can you
Such.
adjust it on my thing so I don't have to reroll?
And this is at -1, or so it's only +2, so that would be 15.
Okay. And I need to roll initiative for her.
Yeah, no, y'all want to get yourselves killed? Be my guest. This is why Kira's vibing down here, helping with the books.
Yeah,
The room
the books.
explodes outwards as multitudes of ooze pour from the books in the wall. The Red Lady herself, in the midst of everything, holding on to you, where she loses her corporeal form and begins to expand into a massive red wall of faces that is going to very quickly take up the entire top part of this tower. But first, Ashwell, your turn, bud.
Wait, so this isn't the queen?
God damn, bro.
No.
Damn.
It's an elder Ublex, I believe.
I told you.
Damn it, dude.
They warned us.
I went inside
Keenan.
ejected. What do you want me to do, dude?
You failed so fucking bad, bro.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Never mind. He said.
Enjoy dying again. That's all I can say.
You got a. You rolled a 2. You rolled a 2 on your insight check.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Time it up.
I genuinely
It's not your fault this time, Ashwell. It's okay.
No. It's just there's only so many ways I can be angry at myself for letting this happen. I thought, you know what?
You didn't let this happen. They
I literally
chose
warned them.
this.
Yeah, I
They
warned them.
No. I intentionally decided, Ashwell, for the record, intentionally decided before that the last time he decided to sneak up a stairwell in this place, it was death for everyone. He was not going to do that again. He was going to let someone else make an educated, intelligent action first. And then I let Kanan go. Fuck. So, no, this is on me.
In my defense, I was the only one that tried to stop him.
I was
okay,
the one
look,
who actually went up the stairs to stop it.
Joined them.
Thank you. 5.
Okay,
10,
here's the deal.
25.
In and out of character, we are all adults. They can make their own decisions, and they knew that it was a bad one when they made the decision.
But it's a funny
Yeah.
one, and it's good for content. So
It's good for role play, and I'm about it. It's
also
good for
good for
context
content.
of the encounters that are probably going to happen anyway.
Folks, if you're not
Wait.
already subbed to Dim Dim Studios, make sure you sub right now for more awesome content like this.
Wait, listen here, okay?
Red approved. Sorry, green today. My bad, I forgot.
Technically, I'm a girl in this campaign, and I was attracted to this woman. So
I'm going to say that actually that makes me even more angry.
Yeah, it's a classic case of cock blindness.
Yeah, it was just
Excellent.
like,
What's that saying? My cock has led me to places that I wouldn't go.
Okay, so I'm looking at the
A
room.
dreadlord imposes their will.
I see the big
Rest
red.
the
Thanks,
valley.
Thank you, gentlemen. Much love. See
Yep.
the big.
You
red.
can see these massive black puddles of ooze along the ground next to the books that like exploded out of the books. They are rolling over across the floor like they're going to start going downstairs. The pages of the books are just swirling around in mini cyclones, and the Red Lady, though she in her true form you can see is like after wrenching out and stealing a memory from Kanan, is struggling to maintain medium-sized shape and is very quickly going to erupt into her size large form.
Okay. So. And so all the little like book fluttering bits there Those are just like
Huge.
flipping like pages of books, just like whirling about.
Yep.
Okay.
Size huge. My bad.
Okay.
This is going
Okay.
well.
All right. Well, let's go with some easy stuff. So Ashwell, hearing this commotion, is going to grit his teeth and glide up the stairs. Not even walking, just like hovering along. It literally levitated in part by magic and in part by sheer anger at this, and emerge onto the upper chamber. And seeing everything going on in the room, he's going to use Hex Warrior, his Hexblade's Curse, hold his hand out, and just crush it. And when he does, the shadows in the room are going to go and ping on the big gooey thing. We all know the drill. So I'm going to drop the effect on the Red Lady. Drop the other 2 effects on me. As my window apparently fails and decides not to do that.
I did it on my end.
It didn't do both. It decided to close the window on the third one.
Okay. Later.
There we go. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's been a day, clearly.
Even
So as he does this, yeah, no, I need to order a new PC. It's getting really bad.
Thanks, Harris. Appreciate it.
So, yeah, man. Thank you. Take care, Naris. Much love.
You have a good one.
Good night.
So, after he does that, he's going to open his hand from that gripping position and hold it sideways and sort of gesture out, and he's going to send a couple darts of Eldritch Blast at the Red Lady.
Oh yeah, give it to her.
So, hell yeah. All right, so I would love for you to just, please, for the love of God, there we go. Okay, so, looking at that. So for this would be, we are at 11th level right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that would be 3 beams. So we're gonna make 3 range attacks, one after the other. Oh my goodness. Why do you hate me? Here we go. Okay, so first one into you, Red Lady.
Bop.
Nice, a 16.
Yep. Definitely hit.
-1, actually 15.
Still gonna hit. Pretty sure.
Okay.
E.
All right.
Oh no, a 16 is exactly the armor class.
Okay. So the first
Why is
one
it a
doesn't hit.
-1?
The second one, that's a.
I have
Remember my draw from last session?
I have a number of questions. Why is it only a +4 to your attack roll?
That's a great question. Let's see. So
That's your
okay, it's
proficiency
-1
bonus,
because
right? Because
right.
Why? Okay.
I don't know, man. This is the one I'm working for the past couple of like weeks, and it's just come up. That is my charisma mod is +5, but I'm at -1 because of the fact that I have the thing that we drew at the end of the last session. Remember
Okay.
the card draw that gave me -1s on everything.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
Okay.
at that.
So now your
so-
Eldritch Blast should be correct. Roll again.
Okay, cool.
All of your spells
Thank you.
weren't calculating in your charisma modifier.
Well, that explains a great deal of the level of my effectiveness. So the second one does crit, which makes me very happy. So we'll be doing that. The third one, if this thing grabs the map one more time and doesn't grab the thing I'm grabbing, just
Sorry,
give
bud.
me the dice. There we go. It's all right. It's been one of those 2 crits.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh, good
That was
shit.
worth the suffering. Make
shit.
sure you hold a shift on that first one. Roll. The first one will auto crit because that was the last thing you rolled. So on the second one, hold shift, and then on the third one, just do regular damage.
I don't know why it's making me grab you, Zarn, but it's making me grab you, and I don't know why.
It's probably because everybody's all on top of one another.
I guess.
That's okay. I can leave.
No. Okay. So I'm just gonna drag the die over here. For 1. Here we go.
Lamb.
And the second one, and I'll describe it after okay. Come on there. Come on. Give me the damage. Oh, 1 second. I need to do the double.
Hold.
Okay. I think I got it this time. Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. So he lashes out with these attacks. The first one goes wild, but the other two, you just see these two shards of like compressed air, almost like glass.
All three of those would have hit. The last one would be regular damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, the regular damage one.
Now please describe.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So yeah, he again, all three of them, as they glide in and they strike, you actually, because it's a gel, it's an ooze, you actually get to see how it works now. As it hits, it isn't just piercing, it's erasing what it's hitting until it fades out. And so it's almost like someone just scooped out chunks of the gel in the shape of the shards of compressed air until it just disappears. And
Something innate inside of it seems to react with the force of your spell and like detonate from within. So like just these huge swords of it are just like blowing out of it from where you hit it.
And he just says in this very dangerous, through gritting, like blood running from the sides of his lips because he's been biting his lips so hard this whole time. Put my idiot friend down. And that's where I'm going to end my turn.
Beautiful turn. That was an amazing amount of damage off of a cantrip. Kanan.
Eldritch Blast.
Literally, dude. Holy shit.
Kanan is gonna attack the monster.
All right.
You're not who I thought you were.
I can't date you.
So,
You lied to me.
So I got a critical hit.
Oh shit, you did. That's a natural 19. Wait, did you curse it beforehand?
No, my weapon has that.
You're right. Your weapon does have an innate. Yep, I looked at that today. Good shit. Transvorpal blade. Why are there two? Oh shit. Yeah, teamwork make the dream work. How do you kill it, Kanan?
Feeling hurt by the lies this lady was saying, Kanan strikes down in tandem with Omni's attack, and being called stupid felt pretty bad, you know? And the anger just went through the blade.
Oh, yeah.
I think I heal off of that, right?
You do, actually.
Yeah.
It's equal to the amount of necrotic damage that you dealt, which was 11, so you heal for 11.
I also get my heal as well from that because it died. Huzzah. So, let's see. Hot minute.
It's your warlock level plus your charisma modifier.
It's 16,
right?
yeah. It's already a fixed number. I just need to drag it down to myself.
And then I'll cast Blade Barrier around myself.
Oh, nice.
In a circle.
Okay.
Do I target the ones around me?
Go ahead and drag that. Do the thing. Select all of the enemies and drag that saving throw onto them. Wait, that's from your weapon, right?
Yeah.
So that is a full action to use that.
Oh, I can't use my sorcery points to...
No, because it's in the weapon.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
And I'll.
I see what you're going for, and that would be really cool, but that would also be really broken if I let you use your sorcery points to quicken spell something that's from a magic item.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll use my sorcery points to mirror image.
That's fair.
All right.
Okay,
My turn.
Zarn, it is your turn.
Alright. Gonna start taking care of the rest of the problem. Okay, no bad.
Oh yeah, slashing through that paper.
Uh-uh.
Nice.
I was hoping I'd kill at least one, but oh well.
Swarms take reduced damage from piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. So you are cutting through the paper, but it's not doing as much as you want it to, unfortunately.
Mm.
Fireball.
Oh god.
I don't have fireball, but I will bonus action
This is
shield of
perfect
faith.
time for fireball.
So bonus action, shield of faith. Is that your turn, Zorn?
Mhm.
Okay. Paper golem swarm number 1 is going to swarm over Ashwell.
You're gonna
It's
get
going to try
paper.
to give him a paper cut. That's
Yeah,
what his
that's
attack is
just-
called.
I'm gonna paper cut to death.
They're gonna throw the
does
book
not.
at you, bro.
Number 2 is going to swarm over Zarn and try to do the same to you.
This has been long overdue.
Mhm.
Oh, that is a paper cut.
How dare you?
Oh, it's actually at I'm sorry, I have to re-roll that damage lower because it is at less than half of its health. So
Uh-uh.
that was 6 damage, not 22 damage to you.
This encounter went from icky to weirdly cute. Little paper golems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's paper cuts, the cutest thing.
Have y'all?
Easy to do that when you're not
So this
fighting
is me
them.
referencing my Adventure Time special interest. Y'all remember that episode where we're in the library and they have like the little pagelings of Paper Pete?
That sounds familiar.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Where's
We're
number
fighting
3?
pagelings.
Oh, there it is. Number 3 is also going to swarm over Zone. Does not hit. Number 4 is going to swarm over Ashwell.
Give it a shot.
Nat 1. Number
Okay.
5 is going to swarm over Kanan.
Oh no.
Hits one of your mirror images. And number 6 is going to swarm over Kanan. It too hits one of your mirror images. Kira and Vaunt downstairs. You can hear this noise going off. Obviously, you can hear the of paper like swarming around in droves of pages. What do y'all do?
Kira lets out a long, drawn-out sigh.
You know, I hadn't experimented with that. When stupid people are close to books, books are so offended that they attack them.
Kira's gonna raise her brows and nod, like, yeah. Kira may not know a lot of facts, but they have very high wisdom and charisma, so they have high, like, intuition and what have you.
I would carry more books with me.
Honestly, I'm tempted just to leave them up there.
I'm busy.
Vaughn's just like sweeping swaths of books into this invisible chest. I told them not to go up there without me, but what did they do? They went up there without the abjurer. Oh.
If
That means we get to keep any treasure we find.
You don't get to keep anything in this castle because it's mine.
we don't,
You won't know we have it.
look here, statute of limitations. We're allowed to take stuff.
Who says? Not I.
All of this.
Kira would
That's not fair.
roll their hand over. If they die again, then we're going to have to deal with whatever they woke up.
You're the one that mends wounds. I just prevent them.
I don't do that very well anymore, though.
Then what do you do? You look over it.
You're gonna get hit in the head with a book.
I suppose that sort of answers my question.
As the kid's just gonna trudge their way upstairs and see what's going on, or downstairs.
Like the idea that this book just
Upstairs.
got pierced on one of his horns.
Oh, upstairs. Yeah, no, it's just like one of those it's like a booklet that doesn't have an actual like book or spine. It just has like a paper cover and it's got
Other
whacked with it. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. What happened?
Okey-dokey.
I guess I'll say like I'm at the very bottom of the stairs, and that's where that'll should be all my movement.
Okay.
And that would give me line of sight. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's gonna hear down the stairs. What the hell is all of this?
The gang tried to read.
Kanan started it.
I don't care who started it. I'm going to finish it. Vaughn, get up here.
Just a moment. He's like still sweeping book.
So who is? Are y'all pretty? Like, I can't actually see your healths because all these little guys are on top of your tokens. So I don't know if you're healthy or injured.
Kanan's the
or
only one
what.
that's really wounded.
Okay.
I'm full.
So I'm kind of in a predicament where I no longer have a weapon, so I can't make attacks. But
Don't you have that? Don't you have that club now?
that's in another campaign.
I was literally about to say, what fucking club, dude?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm confusing my
You know, the
Okay.
sandwich?
It's okay, Nat.
I mean, you
I'm
can pick
playing
up a chair leg and use it like
I'm
a
playing a
club.
grumpy mom character in that campaign too, so it's fair. I want to do something fun for me.
This is dangerous.
Pop off.
Oh no! Shit, I can't. Oh man, it's humanoid.
Mm.
Sad. I was gonna use Crown of Madness on one of these ink boys.
Ah,
Pissed
Sag.
them off.
Sad.
they have no head.
They have no
They have no
mouth in which to scream.
That's a good spell.
It's a fun one.
Shit. I forgot that was humanoid. Now I'm not sure what to do. Fuck, I'm sorry. Now I'm taking up the turn. Ooh, I know. Okay. I wanna. Again, this is fun for me. Let me see. I'm gonna cast Confusion.
Okay.
Centered, Cannon. Sorry, but you need to move. I'll say it's as a 10-foot radius, so I will center it kind of like right. Oh, stupid pointer. Where'd you go? Like, yeah, like here in the back of the room. So it's getting 2 of the big guys and 2 of the little guys, and
Okay.
so that's gonna be a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw from all of them.
Okay. So, wisdom from these 2 big boys. Oh, nat 20 and a nat 7 on 2 of the big boys. And then on the little boys, nat 2 and a 13. So that's going to be, what was the DC again?
17.
Only one of them passed, and it's one of the big boys.
Get fucked. Okay. Affected. Okay, so I'll just. An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of its turn to determine its behavior for that turn.
Nice.
So, and then depending on what it rolls, I'll tell you what happens.
Nice. Okay. Your turn?
Yeah, Kira slips out the dagger. It's not a dagger, it's a shard of the scythe.
With
What
some
is it?
work,
Does
it
it
could
look-
be made into a dagger.
Does it look? Yeah, I know. That's what you were suggesting with the like piece of the haft and the shard of the scythe.
I'm the magic guy.
So I guess I should have asked for a little. Does it kind of look like a broken piece of obsidian?
Yeah, basically.
Cool. This Kieran slip out this black glass shard, and it's gonna flick the tip in the direction, and splatter blood towards these creatures, and it would just turn into this green ethereal ghostly mist that would seep its way into their bodies.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it confounds them and weakens them. Very cool. Okay. Vaunt, it is your turn, bud.
Here I go, up the stairs.
Okie doke.
Good-
You rush
good
up the
heavens.
stairs to... Okay, how am I going to fit all of you guys up here? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! Okay. That's the best I can do.
This is my chance. I can chain lightning.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna do it, now's the time.
Let's see.
With
Create
my
a buzz-
confusion spell.
What about it?
These are low-level enemies. Don't use a chain lightning on low-level enemies.
But it's fun.
Yeah, no, they've been just rolling like ass against us. We actually have no idea.
You
what
haven't
they're capable
damaged
on
any
these
of...
rolls.
You haven't damaged any of the big boys.
Fair, fine.
I do have a fireball, but I'd rather not burn all of this knowledge.
Or catch us in the blast.
That's... Yeah,
if you
that
want to
too, I
chain
guess.
chain lightning is a good
or
idea.
catch us in the blast.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna chain lightning. 3 bolts leap from that target as many as 3 other targets. So let's choose the 3 Ink Guardians to begin with. So one of them's the initial target, 2 of them are the other ones. And...
Okay. Now, just because I'm paranoid after that debacle with Omni's stat block being fucked, I'm going to double check yours to make sure that your spells are functioning correctly.
Yeah, my DC set to 18.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
So go ahead and do the thing on the people that you choose. Hold.
Yeah, let me select
the thing.
Vaunt. I guess I'll choose. Well, which swarm should I hit? Should I just hit 2? Well, I'll hit one of the ones that hasn't been like damaged, so I can see how strong they actually are. Let's swarm number 6. Just hit them all in that nice little arc there. Also, I was looking at Chain Lightning and Pathfinder. Holy crap, is it ridiculously powerful compared to this Chain Lightning. Let's see here. It does 12d6 to as many targets as I can see. But I have to be able to draw
like
one.
I thought it was like a D12, something D12, 8D12.
It was 12d6.
Oh, okay.
A
Okay, I'm
dreadlord
gonna drag
grants
the
their
save it.
strength. Men their broken flesh.
Boopity boop. Like
They
a lot
all
of
fail.
failures. Oh yes. Lightning.
Thank you for the cure wounds, JJ. I will give that to Kane in just a moment.
Give me some good damage. Come on, baby.
Oh, thank you.
That looks decent. 41, and they're only moderate. Yeah, I am very glad I cast that. Let's see here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I rolled pitiful on that heal, but Kanan, you restore 17 hit points from that cure wounds.
Nice.
I'm sensing favoritism.
Vaughnt's gonna come up here and see all these like massive ink creatures, and he's just gonna like squint, and he's trying to think of the best way he can like, and he sees all these papers just like spinning around like his university days, and he's trying to find the best way to like defeat these things without absolutely decimating the papers and stuff like that involved, and he thinks that lightning is the best way to do it. To be fair, chain lightning doesn't catch anything on fire or whatever, so he's going to release this arc of lightning that begins between his horns and then unleashes from his staff as he just kind of like juts it forward, and it just flash of lightning, loud crack, and it just instantaneously hits all of them in the same way you see lightning light up the sky. It just reaches in all directions. There's no time to see it like reach out. It's just instant, and then it's gone.
Sick, dude. Hell yeah. We can see good portions of the big ink guardians bubble away and snap, crackle, pop, and fizzle from the lightning. And then that one little paper golem swarm that got hit also seems to catch in flames more than half of it. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Ink Guardian number 1 is the closest and is going to just come pouring over the side of the staircase onto all 3 of you. So that means it's going to get to make 3 attacks on all 3 of you.
Lovely. See how this goes.
Mrs. Kira
Oh, has 3 attacks? What the heck?
can hit as many people as it is touching.
Oh, no.
Hits Vaunt.
I mean, that would still hit with the mage armor, but I'm just dragging the mage armor real quick because I always forget to do that every session.
Oops. So Vaunt is going to be taking some bludgeoning and acid damage as it comes pouring over. It just mostly gets like kind of stuck on you, Vaunt, and it's like, kind of pulling down on you. It is burning away at your skin, and you can feel it just like forcing its Icarus substance all over your face and whatnot. Number 2 is going to be crawling all over down here. And it is going to be making 3 attacks. Actually, I think that can make 4 attacks right there. Yeah, it can hit all 4 of yous. Oh, wait, no, I can do something. No, this is more fun. Okay. Okay. How does it do this again? Okay. So I'm going to make an attack roll. Do I have to make an attack roll for engulf? It does not say.
Oh no.
Okay. It swarms over you, Zarn.
Why me?
Because you're the closest one.
You're the tastiest target.
Are these like black oozes on steroids? Because this is a really nice flavor if that's the case.
Pretty similar.
I like it very much.
Thank you. And then this one's gonna come squarming all over.
These guys can only take 1 action. They gotta roll.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I
That's right.
forgot.
Sorry,
That's
I
why
didn't-
you were saying that. That's why you
Yeah.
were saying that. Thank you.
I didn't
Candy.
realize you were. Yeah.
Okay, so
he needs to roll.
D10 for
to roll a
number
D10.
that one. So a 10 for the number 2.
Shit, he behaves normally.
Okay, so then he does engulf.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
and then
sorry.
number 3. Yeah, my
He,
bad. Kira, I
he
forgot.
rolled a 10. He rolled a 10. I'm sorry. That's what the table says you
And
get
then
to.
a 6 for the number 3.
Number 6. Let me look at 6. What does a 6 give you? Oh, why did it close the spell? Come on. Bleh. A 6 will be the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. So it does nothing. It can't take reactions either, so it's just gonna be an ink blob.
All right, back to the top of the turn order, Ashwell.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got a big gooey thing on top of me. I'm surrounded by whirling papers.
The big gooey thing
and
is more
Zarn's
cooling
being
around your
indulged by
feet.
you. Right. Yeah. I should say yeah. Asherle's been avoiding it. It's probably why he wasn't hit by it. He's kind of just like levitating and a not substantial amount off the ground. Like not enough to affect rules, but enough to be like this edge case, like, oh, it's going across the ground.
It's like reaching up and like trying to get at you.
Yeah, it's just like gently like licking at his boots. And all right, so let's see. 2 attacks. Let's make them count. So he's going to disregard the whirling papers around him. So far, they haven't hurt him, and honestly, he's kind of fixated on the thing that attempted to engulf him and began to engulf the other folks. So he's going to take some swings at the Ink Guardian that's currently on top of us over here, or attempting to get on top of us. So the first one.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Okay. That's after the -1. Sorry, is it a 12 or a 13 for the AC?
Boop. It is an 8.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I hit him. So we're gonna drag this onto there. Literally dead average, partially resisted. Okay. Going in for another one. And Ashwell's just hacking away at this thing. Okay, that's a hit. I just like the damage, not my whole character sheet. Okay, thanks. Whoop.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So yeah, he's just battering against this thing. Really more like just cleaving, smacking it away. It's all the slaps of wet jello in the room, basically.
Yeah.
He's not going to really move very far, and as far as bonus actions, he really doesn't have any at the moment. He's just going to continue to batter at this thing, and that'll be it.
All right. Kanan, it's your turn.
Kanan sees how everybody's doing, and she's gonna. So are these things technically flying?
Yeah, they're like levitating and flying throughout the air, like really fast, like little mini cyclones.
Okay, so earthquake won't hit them.
No.
Oh,
It will probably plunge the tower off the side of the castle and into the sea with you guys inside of it, though. And that would be hilarious.
Yeah, and hurt all of us. I was going to say, maybe we refrain from the geomancy spells inside of a rickety old tower.
Funny.
Oh God, I really. I think we need to learn what comedy is again, guys, because I feel like we've been just sort of falling on our balls over and over again because it gets us like top views on Pale Army. There's more to comedy than that.
I don't
Bro,
think so, but go on.
Not
you
too
just
long
know
ago.
your
But, like,
age.
you know, I only have so many
You-
balls to sacrifice to the altar of comedy.
Wait, did you just say
Army?
fail army?
Yes, he did. He said fail army.
Yeah.
It's LSF now. The Hood watches LSF now.
No, I don't give a shit. I'm 33. You
cannot
think you fuckers think I'm with the times? Get out of here. Anyway, let's keep going.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray then. Let me help Zarn, I guess.
From the one that's swallowing Zorn.
So technically,
Help would be
I'm in
appreciated.
melee range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. All right, I'll take the third one then.
All right. Oh yeah, that's hits.
All right, there you go, dude.
Nice.
Oof.
Double one.
Roll. That's rough. That's rough. I'm sorry. That damage.
Partially
Oh come on.
one
Oh what the
damage.
fuck, dude?
God damn. Act 2 damage.
Oh.
No, what the
I'm
fuck,
so
bro?
sorry.
Double ones, twice and a
That's
2 in a row.
bad
Oh,
luck.
that is
Oh.
devastating, bro. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, we're gonna get killed by fucking Office Max supplies.
Nobody shops at Office Max anymore.
Alright,
fucking
I'm casting
hilarious.
Destructive Wave.
Okay, if one more person calls out my age, I'm gonna disconnect.
Sorry, guys, I must destroy this tower.
Don't do it.
Alright,
I don't want to die.
add my turn.
All right. Zarn, you are being swallowed by a big puddle of ink that is acidic and like eating away at you at the same time.
No. How do I get out? What do I need to do?
Strength athletics.
I got this.
F it.
Oh no.
You do not have this.
My beautiful strength has been sapped from me.
My beautiful strength.
It is staying on top of you, and though you are like ripping off when it's like pseudopods are reaching out for you, it's just like rising up over your lower half until it's completely covering you. And like you didn't even realize it, but you're on your ass and like looking up at everybody now.
No. Kanan, help me.
Also, JJ pointed out everyone has a bless. Don't forget that.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
JJ,
That's not gonna matter right here,
I-
Natalie.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I
Right.
don't think it'd be enough.
Kanan screams out, take my inspiration. You know.
My friends.
Become inspired.
Thank you. Do it for Kanan.
Oh, God.
Oh
Oh,
god,
no.
that is literally no better.
You know what? I actually don't like Kanan that much now.
Kanan just
Maybe
don't.
I should just.
You're
I'll give
mad at
up.
Kanan because of getting you into this situation, and
You know?
it does not go as planned.
Your words mean nothing to me.
This is like really bad. This is like Bendy and the Ink Machine fan fiction. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this.
We're rolling the Omni rolls. So.
Do you have any bonus actions? John?
Omni rolls, is that what you just called them?
Is my shield
Yeah.
still up? Then I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do
Okay.
now.
Paper Swarm number 1. Can't see shit. Is on top of Omni right now.
Yep.
This is a clusterfuck of a combat encounter, folks. I don't know what. Who the fuck designed this?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Funny joke.
I
so-
almost feel like
That was a
aren't
funny
hitting
joke.
as
Everybody
well.
laughed.
Oh, you're prone. You're prone, so I get advantage on this attack, actually. Boop.
I'm already occupied. You guys can
Fox,
go kill
if you want to
someone
simulate
else.
this in real life, have your partner, like a friend, like while you're laying on the floor, pelt you with crumpled up paper balls.
Honestly, I think the swarm of pages
So
are really
homeless.
cute. I don't know why. I just think they're just like they're really cute.
Why are they cute? This is
I don't know.
paper cuts are the most cringe thing I can think of.
I don't know. I just like them. They make me happy.
Not cringe as in like haha cringe, but like cringe as in like oh that fucking hurts.
Yeah, I'm a
Like
mean
wince.
DM sometimes.
Uh,
Kanan
Fully got
is
him.
now getting attacked by their paper golems. I do hit. It does get the last mirror image, and then one more attack coming at Kanan. I didn't hit any of those other attacks targeting anybody else, and that last one targeting Kanan does not hit either. Okay, we go over to Kira. I did a whole lot of nothing right there.
Mirror image is pretty good.
Nice.
How does it feel to spin your wheels,
You
Derek?
know,
That's
the
what I do
wheel
every
wizard's
session.
probably just
Wait.
I
upstairs
was literally
throwing their
just
office toys at
thinking
us.
that, Nick. I was like, I'm fucking red right now.
Wait,
I'm
what-
spinning my wheels.
Just they're all magic cards. It's my Marchesa deck is attacking me right now.
Did what? So what did? Hold on. It does matter what 5 and 6 did. They didn't roll their d10s because you went through that pretty quick.
Oh, you're
Could-
right.
They
So-
might like need to move or do something at my behest.
Number 5 did whatever 3 is, and then number 6 did nothing. So you do have one mirror image left, Kanan.
Okay, they're both just gonna do absolutely nothing because they both rolled within the bracket of do nothing.
Cool. So Kanan, just remember you have one mirror image left.
The doo-doo bracket.
Kira, your turn.
Okay. Is Ink Guardian number 1 afflicted by my confusion? I'm having trouble.
No, it
'cause
was
they've all
number
been
3
moving.
and number 2.
Okay, then here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to cast a fun spell. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Okay.
And it needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
It fails. It got a 0.
Okay, effect number 1 is going to be 4d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
So that'll be 16 psychic. That's pretty high. Hey, nice. That'll be 16 psychic damage. And now what it's going to do is must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so he has to fuck off.
Oh, because I don't have the
Fuck
token
you!
lock on.
Fuck off! No, chef. Fuck up!
So Kira flips the blade and the shard of the blade, and these overlapping, disturbing whispers that some of you nearby can hear just turn into smoke and seep into this thing, and then just wraps around its body and constricts it.
Yeah, like a long noodle, it just like snakes away into the corner where it spirals up into a pool once more.
Can I hit it?
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that does provoke opportunity attack because it's not technically forced movement like a shove.
So that's going to give Vaunt and Ashwell opportunity attacks as well.
Cool. I'll make a cantrip attack.
Warcaster.
Yeah.
Does that give me technically I already used my action, so well,
It's a reaction.
yeah, I can use a cantrip. I actually can.
Nice.
I'm not gonna mind sliver the
Sweet. What I will do, I'm gonna vicious mockery this thing, so it needs to make another wisdom save.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything psychic against the fucking
Yeah,
animated
team
object here.
team kill. How do you guys collaborate to destroy this thing before it can slither off?
I use my scythe as like a hockey puck and a hockey stick and like try to hit it. It's so close to the ground.
Hell yeah.
I feel like this one belongs to you, Kira. Ashwell barely just slashed at it as it was walking away.
Honestly, you have to be one of the foulest things that I have ever seen, and that's saying a lot considering I ally with these fools.
It explodes at the vicious mockery. It just fizzles.
You're
Kira kind of
Your
puts her
average
hand on the
predator.
chest, on their chest, like, wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Why didn't Ashwell do that earlier?
He's going to dignified say nothing as he continues to try the two fucking encyclopedias that have decided to make it his problem.
No, I mean, like, Vaughn has a fair point. Like, why didn't Ashrold, like, take psychic damage when, like, Kira was laying into him earlier? Like, that's what he's, like, thinking right now. He's like,
I am distracted enough
why
to
did
not address
Ashwell's
that
head
clearly
explode?
is the question.
I didn't think about it.
I didn't think about That's my favorite DM's caveat. I didn't think of it. Imagination, man. It's the limit.
Elise, is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Vaughn, your turn.
Wizard time! Fireball, motherfucker!
I'm gonna
could.
turn my inflict wounds and just slapping someone in anger.
Zarn and Kanan, how well off are you guys?
Actually, no, I don't want to fireball. Vaughn doesn't want to fireball. I want to fireball. No, I want to fireball.
I
Vaughn
know,
doesn't
it's
want to.
tempting. It's tempting.
Just do it. I'll take it.
You know, it would be, it's like those drinking and driving memes. Just like, I can't think of anything that would make drinking more fun. The keys in my pocket. That's Vaughn right now. It's just like, I can't think of anything that would make wizard combat more fun. The fireball in my pocket.
The 9th level spell slot that I get to use once per day with a fireball in my pocket.
Cannon's gonna sneeze and accidentally set that off sometime. So.
True.
I don't. Fuck. I don't really think there's a lot I can do here. I don't want to like set the whole fucking library on fire because like Fireball explicitly says that it will set everything on fire.
Yep. True.
Also, we are inside of an enclosed environment on a rickety top of a tower.
You'll just kill all of us.
Building, where we all would be. Assuming we didn't all instantly die, I would not be surprised if you setting off the equivalent of a mining charge in the middle of a building might make it collapse.
How many is?
It's gonna end up back in Lamina like, well, this shit again.
Here we go again.
Now we get to
Second
be...
dead.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say!
The first and second dead of the new world.
That's fucking funny.
Just get back to the Reaper and they're like, I'm actually just disappointed in you guys, really. Like, Jesus. Paylor, I'm fucking disappointed in all of you.
I'm gonna take my hat off and I'm gonna take my turn.
It hasn't even been a full day.
So, Derek, am I a smart enough man to be able to note, are these, would an Ink Guardian take psychic damage?
They have so far.
Cool. Just making sure. I don't want to do one of those like gotcha moments. So I'm gonna use Psychic Lance, which I'm gonna take a D4 of damage from my green Orb of Dragonkind. Ouch! Oof! I gotta perk myself every time I use it as part of the thingy-majigger. Let's see. Ink Guardian number 2. You're gonna have a bad day.
Failure.
Who would have known that a pile of fucking ink wasn't very intelligent?
It can nat 20 on the check and still fail.
Oh, that's fair. It's also incapacitated.
Blep.
It's not
26
technically
damage.
incapped, it just does
Oh, fuck.
nothing.
Number
It is
2?
incapacitated with Psychic Lance.
Number
Oh,
2 or
it's
number
like
3?
Lance. Oh, okay.
Number 2. It is,
Okay.
yeah, it's incapacitated because of Psychic Lance, so it can literally do
Okay,
nothing.
gotcha.
It does nothing. All right.
It's already confused.
Now I
Having a
will be
bad day.
dead and confused.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, skipping number 2, rolling a die for number 3. It got a 7. What's a 7?
A 7 is every single time that like I tab back into Fantasy Grounds, it closes the tab and it's so annoying. Confusion.
Ooh.
7 is the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If there's no
Only one.
creature within it, okay. So just if
hits.
it's only the one, then yeah.
It does not kill its little buddy, but it does injure its little buddy.
No, poor little buddy.
Yeah, it
Is it
reaches
your
out with its pseudopod and just like slams it into these flying swarms of papers. And we go back up to the top of the turn order with Ashwell.
I would like to keep one of these little paper golem swarms. They're very cute, and I want one very badly. Please. Don't kill all of them, I want one.
If you have a big enough butterfly net, then you are welcome to try.
I want it! I want it! It's so fucking cute, I want one.
So Ashwell's gonna keep trying to swing at these things that are in his face now. They are directly in his way now, unfortunately. So we're gonna make the first swing at this one. That's
Oh,
a crit.
fucking
Let's
crit.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta love having that net crit ability baked in.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, no, against this poor little baby. It's moderate. Nice. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty durable, actually.
Because of the
Yeah.
half damage.
Swarms, yeah, swarms.
Yeah.
Swarms
The
can be
normal
surprisingly
damage.
deadly.
Durably.
Stuttered.
For some reason, the first damage didn't actually apply to it. I don't know why. I had to go and manually apply it. But yeah, no, it is barely clinging onto life.
Yeah. So Ashwell literally just ignites just holds his blade out, and it just briefly ignites with this light. It's almost difficult to look at. It's kind of like the edge of an horizon. It's incredibly bright along the edge of the blade, but it's just nothing where the blade is. And he just sort of puts it in where the paper golem is sort of like centered, and just sort of twists it. And as he does, he starts siphoning papers into the edge of the blade, like it's just disappearing into nothingness. That's going to be his turn. Basically.
No, my pages.
Someone play Interstellar music mixed with the Luigi's Mansion theme. I'm sure there's a place.
All I can think of is Ega going.
Kira, there is a single
Little
page
guy.
left after Ashwell's previous just onslaught. There's 1 HP left. There is a single page left.
I want it.
Kanan, it's your turn.
Give it to me.
Alright, Kanan's gonna walk over to this incapacitated one, and it's
It's number 2 that's incapacitated.
Oh, okay. And then take the attack action against it.
Got a advantage on it. If it hits, it's a crit.
Oh, nice.
It's already a crit. Okay, make sure you hold shift. Oh, beautiful dammies.
I heal off of it.
Yep, you heal. Oh my fucking god, you heal literally more wounds than you have.
Over here for the win.
Then I end my turn there.
Beautiful. Zarn, your turn.
Am I still in the
No.
goo?
The goo is
The
incapacitated.
goo is gone.
You can just get out of the goo with like
I will
movement, just
have
moving out of it. It is difficult to rain though, and you are prone. I know you're fast as fuck though. So if you were here and you're prone, it's gonna take half of your movement, and then you could move. Yeah, pretty much wherever you wanted in this place up here, because you're fast as fuck.
I'm just moving here,
Okay.
but I kill the majority of the swarm, hopefully.
Okay. Which weapon are you using?
I'll probably take an action to switch weapons at this point.
No, because
huh?
your blade is a rod, and so you can switch it as a free action.
Okay.
You just have to
Then
drop
I
the
will
vorpal
switch
sword.
to my. Oh, I can pick it back up. I'll switch to my rod. And then I'm also going to add Searing Smite.
Okay, so bonus action.
You got an advantage.
Oh, I do?
No, she's hitting a paper swarm.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, I thought you meant like I got that from chat or something.
That's another hit.
Okay. Oh, it's that one.
It's not rolling the extra fire
Rocket.
damage, so roll 4d6 fire. Okay, 16
Nice.
more fire damage to number 3. It is barely clinging onto life as well. It goes up mostly in flames with just a couple little pieces still floating about the air.
And I will go ahead and action
Nice.
surge. And
You need to roll an attack roll first.
I meant to roll. Yeah, I got the wrong thing.
That would have been a crit, but yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, he's
Super
he's
dead.
You didn't want to hit the.
Presumably.
Oh, I guess Kanan's
Yeah.
fighting the ink golem. So.
You need to roll
Yeah.
attack roll again.
Why? I swear I'm grabbing it. I don't know why.
I'll just skip the boring part.
Things glitching. I just always hit. I could just
Roll 2d6 fire
automatically roll
damage.
damage.
Oh no.
Yep, that's enough to kill it.
Sweet. I don't know why
That's
it's
weird.
showing up later. It's weird. Yeah. Anyway.
I was gonna say, yeah, it just showed me 2d0.
2d0.
I think something's going on with
Which,
my,
by the way, it's showing me d6s with nothing but zeros on it.
It was a 4
I saw
and
a 4 and a 5.
that I rolled. I don't know what's going. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what's
it's a 4
going
and a
on
5.
with my fantasy grounds.
Yep. It had 2 hit points anyway, so it was dead no
That
matter
was
what.
the word.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Okay, very good. Swarm number 1 still barely clinging on that one little piece of paper, trying to hit Ashwell. Does hit Ashwell.
Mhm.
Deals 9 damage. Wow, 1 HP in a dream. Look at he
The
go.
trooper.
I'm surprised it's not number 4 because number 4s are usually the ones that come in clutch. Nope, this number 4 is a fuck up. He got a nat 1.
Damn.
Number 5 coming for Kanan.
Roll. 5 and
Thank
6
you.
gotta roll.
8 and 3.
3 is do nothing. 8 is, I think that might be the random attack.
Okay, I'm gonna roll
let me
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna roll a d4. Kanan's a 1. The other 2.
Yeah, the 8 is the random attack.
Well,
Okay,
one's
so it's gonna
asleep, right?
attacking number paper swarm number 5.
Oh,
It
Never mind.
crits his little buddy.
Oh no. That's a lot nice.
Yeah, he damn near kills his little buddy.
Hear me out. What if I like take the scraps of all these little guys and then just kind of like stick them together and make a new one?
It's your turn.
In theory. I want to try it.
If you want to do that, please do, but get this murderous piece of printer paper away from me. It just slashed me for 9 damage. I've been hit by bronze swords less dangerous than this thing.
Little shit. Okay.
Little paper.
Just remember, whenever you have a paper jam, this is what the printer is going through every time.
I'm gonna slip up the stairs and in between my allies. I'll come like right here. And then, how much is left in these guys? 5 and 6 are there? 5. Let me see.
6 is right there next to death. 5 is about half.
Okay, so they're both like only a few pages. I have an
Yep.
idea. What if I'm gonna use because I would have to like move around and provoke a bunch of opportunity attacks. But what if instead I use my action for Mage Hand?
No.
And
5
like
pounds of pressure.
grab them.
These things are moving faster than 5 pounds of pressure.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll come over here. And I'm gonna try to grab this guy.
Okay,
It's like a single page.
that's fair.
Okay,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna do strength or dexterity?
let me check my skills. I think I am more dex based. And I do have. Oh, I have to check my new. I'm looking at the wrong skills. Could I roll like acrobatics to signify like moving through all this swirling paper?
Nah, just roll dexterity.
Oh, just like raw dex.
Yep.
Okay. That is the wrong thing. So this is gonna be d20 plus 3.
All right, give it to him.
That is the wrong die. No!
Ooh,
No,
I thought that was be
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
18. That's better.
18. He is going to be making an opposed dexterity check.
I'm gonna grab him. I grab him.
You grab him. The one little sheet of paper flitting through the air. You just reach out and grab, and it's just like fluttering tight against your grip. But you got him.
Kira's gonna shush him, and then I'm gonna come over here and I want to grab this one. I'm gonna grab swarm number 6 and grab number 6. Grab his last page too.
He's got a couple more pages.
I'm gonna grab him anyway.
How many attacks do you have in one round?
Let me check. Darn. I only have 1. I'll have to wait.
Okay. Alrighty.
This one's mine.
Any bonus actions?
Let me check my bonus actions. Bonus actions. I could regular bardic inspiration somebody if anyone would like it. Don, get rid of the big ones so I can collect the little ones. I like them. I'll give you the bardic inspiration. You get a D10 to add to your ability check, attack, or saving throw.
Who's that to?
To Zarn.
Okay. Very good. Vaughn, it is your turn.
Righteous. Okay. The big one. Okay, and Guardian 2 is no longer incapacitated. It's my turn.
Okay.
So I can probably finish it off. I'm not too worried about it.
Number 3 still has some health left.
Yeah.
What's up?
I said number 3 still has health left.
Well, yeah, I'm aware. That's why I was talking about going after 8. Nah, I feel like I should stop burning spell slots here. I will firebolt it.
Cool. Give it to him.
Wormy bolt.
Where's me bolt?
Wormy bolt. What the fuck?
That's
happened
it. I'm getting me focus.
That was weird. My fucking firebolt thing collapsed for a second. There we go.
Dang.
Scooby Doo Doo.
Big boot.
Scooby Dooby Doo. I rolled a 2.
And it's still a hit.
I'll take what I can get.
Still live.
Yep, these guys have an armor class of 8.
10 damage to Anchoradian number 3.
The firebolt. You're not rolling the damage onto him, are you?
How do I? Why am
You
I
can just
not
roll the
doing-
damage onto his token. If you don't have him selected, then it's just going to roll the damage into chat, and then I'm going to have to make sure that I do it. Otherwise, you can just roll the damage onto him. If it's single target, it's pretty easy.
I forgot.
It's all good. It's all information. It's not really going to matter here too much. And that.
I was gonna say we're about this program.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep, that is all I got. Just preserving spell slots at this point.
Number 2 is no longer incapacitated, so it is going to reach out and touch Kanan and Zarn.
Reach
Reach out and touch somebody.
No, number 2 has to roll.
Oh, still?
Confused. Yeah, lasts for a minute.
God damn.
Oh shit, he fucked.
Yeah.
Number 3.
That's why it's a 4th level spell.
Got an 8.
8 random attack.
Okie dokie. So Paper Golem Swarm number 6 and Kanan.
And then
Kanan is
6
evens.
6 has to. Oh.
So it's attacking the Golem Swarm.
No, my little buddy!
It misses. Ashwell.
So the one to my right here, Paper Soul number 1. Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He's now my little
okay,
buddy.
so I just got this one in front of me. All right, so that's the case then. We're gonna try to see if we can't handle this other one here. That one feels right. Feels right.
Big oof.
I've been getting a lot of crits. You know, it's okay. Shit happens.
You still could use your
Another one?
inspiration. We're right here at the end of the session.
That's true. I will. So one of them hit. I'll just do the normal roll, and then I'll use the inspiration to re-roll that attack roll. Oh God, my rolls. Why?
Pain.
All right, we're gonna do the re-roll with the inspiration. That's a 15. That's a definite hit.
Yep.
Good call. And use that slashing damage. I would like for it to take the dice. Thank you. It's just one of those days. There you
Cut
go.
him in half.
All right, that's all he's got. So he again does the same thing. He just brings the blade over, and it's still got that like horrifying event horizon shape to it. He sort of puts it in the middle, just turns, and it begins to siphon it away. And it almost looks like it bucks out of his hand for a minute before he catches it and pulls it back under his control.
Beautiful.
And that's my turn.
Hell yeah, dude. Kanan, your turn.
Kanan's gonna try to finish off that Ink Guardian number 2.
Give him the business.
Today's the day.
Pop.
Sorry.
Sorry. That's a dead Ink Guardian. How do you kill it?
The same way I do like a reaping motion to like not hit the floor but hit them.
Oh yeah, sick. Yeah, as you cleave through the ink, it just like fizzles away and evaporates into nothing.
Off they go.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, in my turn there.
Alrighty, Zarn, it's your turn.
You know you want to collect the paper things, but they're also killing us. So I'm gonna kill a couple.
No, kill the
Well,
big
kill at
guy.
least one
Kill the
more.
big guy.
I'm gonna take opportunity attacks if I move.
No, okay, fine. You have,
Alright, and 2d6
you have
fire damage.
Bardic Inspiration, by the way.
Okay. That doesn't add anything to my damage, does it?
I'm
No.
not a Valor Bard, so no.
For whatever reason, it's not.
It's a ability check, saving throw, attack roll or saving throw.
Gotcha.
Alright, and now the next attack should have the fire damage on it. I fixed it.
Okay.
There you go. Dead golem swarm. How do you kill it?
My sword is just engulfed in flames, and I start hacking away at the paper. Just until it's just ashes that come to
Oh,
the
I like
floor.
that one.
Sorry. But it's me or them, and I choose me.
Very good. There's nothing but cinders left. Number 5 is going to hit Kanan. And number 6 is going to hit Kanan as well. Well, try to hit Kanan.
Use
No.
my mirror image. Oh,
Oh, you want to use your mirror image? Go ahead and roll a d20.
20.
Yeah, so it takes out your last mirror image, and I give you how many hit points back? 15 hit points back.
Oh, 5 and 6 had to roll. Remember, they're the ones that have to roll.
Fuck! I keep forgetting. So it did nothing anyways. You
3
still
did
have your one.
nothing, and
Yep.
then one is something
Ooh,
different. I think they have to move in a random direction, but let me check. One is creature uses all of its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and just move wherever. Creature doesn't take an action this turn.
Let me roll the d8 in an opposite direction. Okay, it's going to move this way. So, Zarn, you get a reaction attack of opportunity. So do you, Kira.
I want to grab him.
Okay, you can try.
Okay. That'll be unarmed. That's a d20 plus 4 for me because I am noodle arm.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. He's mine. Come here, little guy.
Yep. You grab onto the last little page left there.
Yeah, he's going in my stack.
You crumple the paper into your stack. Vaunt, is your turn.
Okay.
Nope, we just skipped Kira, didn't we?
Yeah,
Well-
you did skip me.
Yep.
And then I want to grab this guy and add him to the stack.
Alright.
So,
Give it a try.
let me see. How is he's critical? So if I just grab him and add him to the stack, is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Come here, little buddy. You're gonna be my friend whether you like it or not.
What the
my
fuck?
God, yes! Come here, little guy.
I rolled the same thing again.
It was meant to
Yeah.
be.
You both did. That's pretty insane.
Woo! It's destiny. They're my little friends now.
Very good. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Vaughn, it's your turn.
That's a 1 in 160,000 chance of two people rolling the exact same thing back to back like that.
It's my time to shine.
Good shit.
I cast Fireball.
Mm.
Let's go. Okay, now I'm
Definitely
gonna drop
hits.
the damage on them. Yeah, that's good damage too.
Oh yeah.
Cantrip dealing 24 damage, easy peasy.
Was that your turn?
Where's it? Yeah, that's. I'm literally just saving spell slots at this point. I'll let the people that don't have expendable weapons use their
Ashwell,
non-expendable weapons.
back to you.
Okay. All right. Ashwell's just going to glide along the outside of the wall, kind of just like almost like fluttering really close to it, and bring the sword to this guy. So let's see if we can put him in the ground. All right. You seem to have an incredibly low AC. That'll be a hit. Go for the first stab. Nice. Okay. And now for the second. Come on, pal. Nice.
Very good.
If only my crit stacked, I'd be hitting a crit. But so that'll do. That'll do.
Natural 18.
Oh man, do I blow it up? Do I just use a spell slot and just blow it up?
My main goal is to blow up, and then act like I
You know what?
don't know about
I
it.
feel like this is we'll Eldritch Smite it after
Give
the
it
hit.
to him.
Yeah. So that's that, and we'll just put the boot in the old-fashioned way. So I'm just gonna grab the giant this pool of dice, which is sufficient in and of itself, I imagine, with decent rolls like that.
Oh yeah. How do you
yeah.
kill him?
So he glides around the outside and sort of shicks the blade in, and again he just twists it and just into the blade until it's just gone. And then he just takes the blade and like plants it in the ground, and the singularity just disappears, and there's a little gust of air as the vacuum stops.
Beautiful.
Ashwell just leans on it. Oh, just leans against the wall.
It's more of a nuisance than anything. Vaughn's just like the first to comment. Like, I didn't know it was that bad.
Now
Here-
there's gunk everywhere. What's up?
Kira looks very pleased with all these angry little pages in their grasp. Don't give me one of those useless books.
Useless. Every book has a use.
One of the books that are useless. They don't have anything important in them.
Give me a moment. He's gonna get his chest back and start like digging. Are any of them empty?
Any of the books?
Yeah, any of the books I swapped up.
No.
I can't find a useless one. Look over.
Vaunt, find one.
I'll find the smallest one.
There could be like something really boring and useless, like Dream Diary of a Boring Man.
Well, they're all written in shorthand, so I don't know if they're useless or not.
Oh, well, then give me a different book. Like, that doesn't have to be one of your shorthand gobbledygook books.
Vaughn fishes out Everybody Poops.
Why did you have that on you? It's very strange.
I keep it around for canon.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I'm
For a
sure.
second, I thought you were gonna.
I'm sure I have like an.
I thought you were gonna say, for a second, like I thought you were gonna say, I gave it a 4 out of 5.
It's an alright read. Not enough pictures, honestly.
A little beneath me, but it's a page.
A little beneath me. That was actually the tome of intellect that gave me a 22 in intelligence. Like I said, it's that bell curve, right? You know, you got to go back.
What book are you? Just give me a fucking book. God
I
damn it.
have just a straight up book that has poetry in it. You can have that.
That
have poetry.
is it like good poetry or is it just like
It's
somebody?
a 25 gold piece book, but like that's the only book that I like have that I could willingly turn over to you and like hopefully not get destroyed by these weird little wiggling pages.
Okay, I'm gonna take the book and I'm gonna offer the book to the little pages.
They're still fighting you.
Destruct.
Now you stop that. Behave.
I'll behave.
I'm gonna whap him with the book. Like stop. Can I make some type of skill check or something?
Animal handler.
Yeah, I think animal handling would be the most considerate one here.
Animal handling. Okay. That's great. Okay. I have a +4 to animal handling, so let's see how this goes. $10.
Nah, they're still fighting you.
Mm.
You'd have to like forcefully close them within the book, but then you're pretty sure that they're not going to be able to get out.
Mm.
JJ gave us a blast. Maybe it might help.
Oh, I'll take that bless.
Yeah,
Thank you,
leather
JJ.
strap.
Little
Come
leather
on,
strap.
bless. 13?
Yeah, no, I have
Nah.
a little bit of spare leather that my character got from the past.
Oh,
which you could use it to wrap the book and just seal it around them so they don't fucking like.
Oh, can I
fly away
guidance
once you get 'em in.
myself?
You do not have guidance anymore.
Yes, I do.
Is a bard?
Yeah,
Yes,
as a spirit bard.
Oh, shit.
Specifically as a spirit bard, I get guidance.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you needed. Yep.
Yeah, 15. Thank you
Guidance
for the bless.
OP.
Right there.
So, reluctantly, they kind of quell, slide into the book, and then they're incredibly still. Like, you even forget that they're animate pages after a few moments. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm having a look around now that everything's covered in gunk, it's not like it's going to be easy to find anything of value here.
Yeah, Kanan is not liking the goo situation, so
The goose.
she's cleaning off herself again. First it's the poop, now it's the goo.
Now it's the goop.
I'm guessing that was the experiment, right?
Yeah. There's a bunk simulacra.
Don't trust the experiment. I like how you come to this realization like an hour and a half after we're done killing said experiment. I'm so happy for you. There's a reason I keep everybody poops around for Kanan.
Zarn, on the table next to you, you see a pretty big book. Pretty big book. It has an anvil on the cover of it, inlaid with metal, and these arcane runes with platinum. There is a small black kerchief that is on the table, and it seems like it's kind of eating whatever light might be present. There is several scrolls and an utterly massive anvil in the center of the room. There's also a chest next to Kanan that seems to have glyphs that are very lowly glowing in the light on its surface.
I'm gonna take the handkerchief.
It unfurls.
Sarn never treats herself.
It unfurls and just keeps going until it reaches your foot. And then you almost feel your foot like fall in.
Just gonna tuck that into my pocket for later.
You're going to add that to your character sheet real quick.
Wait, so what did she find?
It's a portable hole, apparently.
You got the Acme hole! Fuck yeah! What? That's what it is!
I mean, yeah, that's literally it's
Yeah.
actually a Looney
Basically.
Tunes hole that you can just put down and fucking like.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen
Peace
that
out.
like in a
Bye.
game before. That's fucking awesome.
I don't like to give them out until we're at high level.
It's such a
Yeah.
funny item. It's so fucking funny. It's good.
Then the players have some buy-in before they go throwing bag of holdings into them, which is an inevitability that I realize somebody's going to do at one point. Yeah, so the rest of what is on this table, a scroll of Awaken, a scroll of Magic Jar, a scroll of Simulacrum, which probably needs some work before it's usable, as you can tell. If you use it in its current state, it's just going to create another one of those horrible things. And a scroll of Teleport. There is also the manual of the Arcane Forge and the Aspect Crucible.
Oh, that I like that. That it's a failed simulacrum turned into an oblex. That's nice. I like that.
Thank you.
I want the magic. I can't use Awaken because I'm not a druid, so I would like all the other scrolls.
Oh my god.
So I
No.
can copy them down.
No.
You copy them down and then share them to be used.
It's going to take me some time to copy them down, so we are using them.
Roll my eyes.
I'll roll my eyes. Oh, you're
could
the wizard. You have to
probably-
do the wizard thing.
It'll probably come in handy now while we're in the scary dungeon and could use all the help
You can
we could
have
get.
the simulacrum scroll because we can't even use it
Can't
anyway.
cast teleport. Can't cast simulacrum. I don't
Derek
think
said
we
it had
can
to be
cast magic
repaired
jar.
anyway.
I can't cast most of these spells right now, so we can't use them. Period.
Au contraire, I can cast Magic Jar, and so can Omni.
Yeah,
Well, I
was
can
gonna
cast
say,
it. Yeah.
Other people
Magic
can
jar is
use
something you want to
them.
hold on to, though.
It's a reaction to a humanoid dying.
I think Omni already has it prepared, if I remember correctly.
He has Soul Cage.
Soul Cage, yeah, very similar.
I have Soul
Yeah,
Cage,
yeah.
different thing, unfortunately. Yeah.
They're similar and both useful.
Yep.
You know
There's
what?
also a chest.
Magic Jar is necromancy. I'm gonna hold on to it for the moment. Give it to me.
I'll inspect the chest, I guess, since I'm so close.
Roll investigation. Natural 20. You know for a fact that if you disturb this chest without dispelling the magic on it, it's probably going to fucking turn you to stone.
All right, I dispel it, I guess, or I get Bonk to
Thank
do it.
you. Let me do my thing.
Somebody roll Arcana.
For what?
Flush to stone. For dispel
Flush to
magic. It's above a 3rd level spell.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm
a
gonna roll.
It's
It's
a
literally
7th level spell.
yeah. You know, Arcana is the
Was
same
that a
modifier
symbol
as mine.
on that chest? Yikes.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. That's a
29.
fucking 29.
Yeah.
Give me some magic back.
Within the chest, you find a few strange things. The first of which, a set of armor, plate mail made of dark metal, and sporting a number of spiked appendages to the vambrances and pauldrons. It looked like a dice.
Oh, nice. Can I wear that?
Oh, good heavens.
Ooh.
That is
Next.
clearly cursed.
That's pretty cool.
Can I wear that? Says the sorcerer about the
You
plate mail.
Or just
The next thing, a big old book with thick covers inlaid with glyphs. The pages almost seem as thick as the covers, and it looks like this.
Yes.
Woo! Stone gold.
Yes.
That's some good loot.
The final thing, 5 brass rings. Deceptively simple in their design. They do seem to all be made of a single piece of brass, and the face of them has a city carved into its sigil with a curved underside. They are warm to the touch.
Interesting.
And that is where we're going to be ending the session for tonight, folks. Right at 10:30. Look at me fucking go. Hell yeah.
What?